Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. We are in the building, baby. What's going on? How's it going? Thursday night football. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for the NFC matchup of the evening. It's the only matchup of the evening. As the New York Giants are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles in prime time live from MetLife Stadium for the right of a divisional victory. The reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champions looking to improve to 5-1 after their unfortunate first loss of the season. The Giants looking to get back on track. Who's going to come out on top in your 2025 NFL Week 6 Thursday Night Football game highlight commentary? The Eagles already drove all the way down the field inside Giants territory. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a very, very, very productive Thursday. Aisha Curry video is uploading right now. So that's what I was finishing up damn near the entirety of the day. You talk about, it's been a very long Thursday for me, family. It's been an incredibly long Thursday for me. But we are here. We are alive. I am not complaining. 42-yard field goal. This stream is brought to you by Underdog. Make sure you guys scan the QR code, download the Underdog app, use the promo code Adonis, Adonis, and make sure you go and participate in the games over there. I have a one-on-one battle over on Underdog right now going on at the moment. It is my squad. Oh, pardon me. Let me go refresh because they don't have the points that I should have received because I've got Saquon Barkley on my squad. Sean Barkley. But here is my one-on-one battle here. I have Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert, Jackson Dart, and I'm a scat man on my squad. My opponent has Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Wan'Dale Robinson. So I am very confident that today it shall be my day because I anticipate seeing Saquon Barkley go crazy in an opportunity to run for a ungodly amount of yards on the ground. So that's going to be a good time. I got to get the chats in front of me so I can say hello to the people in the building. Where is the remote to turn off this here television? Because I've got it on Prime is where I am watching. But yesterday evening, I had a chance to go to a YouTube event. That was very, very fun, very dope people as well. So that's always great, an opportunity to go and connect and create, or I should say connect with other creators. So that's awesome as well. So we're going to see how things go. Let me put this over here so I have the chat in front of me. All right, pop my collar. Come on now. Hey, put my shit up. Should I put my shit up like Cam Newton? You know, it's kind of, I don't got too much mobility right now in my damn sleeves right now. I got no mobility in my doggone sleeves right now. But that's neither here nor there. Scarface Adonis, come on now. Hey, but let's go down the list. Let's say hello to the people in the house, all right? And then we're going to get to the donations right afterwards. But Quentin, what's going on? Nigel, Tank the Sun, Weed and Boy in the house, Saint Soldier Project, Marvell, what's happening? Big Fat Paulie, Net Strike, Jen, Jero on fire? Is that how I would say it there? Jero on fire? Black Attack, Bronny Gamer in the house, Yan Burglar, KT Chris, Dev, LYD, Kenny Mack, Bailey, Malone, Devin, I got Dallas, Money for Prez, Monty for Prez, sorry, Matt in the house. Nigel said your birthday was last Wednesday, just glad to see 44. Hey man, congratulations, happy birthday to you. I'll take a shot for that. I'll take a beverage shot for that. Happy birthday, family. Ethan said your Lions won against the Bengals. Yes, they took care of business. But oh shit, man's got what is it? Is that Olszewski? I'll be damned. This man who was a special teams flopper went out there and didn't do the best in other squads. But look at him making plays out here. Good for him, huh? Good for him. Bengal fan, yeah, I got Flacco. Congratulations. I promise you, he's gonna get a W inside the division at one point. So we'll see. Al in the house said, Brooklyn in the house, Bed-Stuy, do or die. What's going on, my fellow Brooklyn family in the building? Oh, so you're talking you like the chest hits? Man, you got to relax now. You got to relax. Quell your clitoris. But whatever the case may be, it's a first down at the 46 right now for the New York Giants, and the scat man is picking up some yardage. Quick question for the chat. Now, I'm a little bit concerned regarding the copyright for the audio, so I want to play the scat man audio in the midst of every time that Scataboo touches the football. But I am slightly concerned that copyright might just get me. So I think I'm going to cut it down to I'm a scat man and then just have that and then stop it. So I'll have to cut that during the doggone stream. Oh, wow, he just threw an interception. Oh, my Lord, that should have been picked off by the Philadelphia Eagles. But Hunt clearly uses his hands for hunting and not catching. Because how the fuck don't you catch that interception? What's good with Son? That's a give me interception, and this man's hands is just for decoration. Somebody tell me right now. The Philadelphia Eagles need to answer, because they put them Super Bowl rings on their ring fingers, and evidently they completely forgot what to utilize their paws for. What happened to his hands? How can't you catch that interception? What are we doing? 3rd and 7 for the New York Giants as they're approaching midfield, and we got a timeout already. They're going to call a false. No, it's a false start. My apologies. There's a false start. There's a timeout already. Oh, wait. Let me go back just to have the scat man. There it is. There we go. We'll do that. We'll do that. How long is this? 8 seconds? Son of a bitch. Okay, so we'll go audio. 8. Oh no, it's 2 seconds. Got it. We'll do that for We'll do that for Scataboo. 3rd and 12. Next time he touches the football, we got the scat man audio coming. Jackson Dart's gonna go deep. Oh, he's looking for his man. He got him. That's a first down. How the hell do you allow that to happen? You got to make a play on the football right there. Evidently, the Giants wanted it just a little bit more. You got to be kidding me. That should have been a PBU right there. That's a goddamn shame. That should have been a PBU. Golly, what part of the game is this? You got to be able to bat that down. This man ain't been able to bat it down. What are you doing over there? He was in the position and got boxed out. That's a damn shame. Somebody get him in the low post. Somebody get him in the low post. Yeah, I think that's little Jordan Humphrey. I think that was little Jordan Humphrey. Am I going live for SmackDown in the morning? Yes, I am. Oh, there's the handoff to Scatman. Hold on, wait a minute. There's the handoff to Scatman. Let me get the audio. There it is. I'm a Scatman. Every time that Scatman touches the football, we about to have the audio playing right there. I'm a Scatman. I'm a Scatman. Play action. Jackson Dart on the move. Can he avoid the sack? Yes, he can. Keeps the drive alive. Looking towards his left. Ooh, he had Wan'Dale Robinson there too. He had Wan'Dale Robinson right there too. He completely missed him. He had Wan'Dale Robinson right there, but he completely missed him. That's a hell of a play by Dart, able to break through a potential sack on 2 different occasions. That's how you keep the drive alive. What he needs to do right now is give the ball to... I'm a Scatman. That's what he needs to do. Golly, Wan'Dale Robinson's the only available wide receiver that they got at the moment, fam. That is ludicrous. That is ludicrous. Did y'all see that statistic? That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. 3rd and 8. Jackson Dart's going to have to use his legs. He's about to run. Oh, he got by him. He got a chance to make it to the end zone. Touchdown. Jackson Dart goes the distance. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for the New York Giants. That's a touchdown for the New York Giants. He dialed up voicemail, and what did he do? He called his own number. That's how the white man run the football. Touchdown, New York Giants. They put 6 on the board. That's how you score, baby. That's how you use your legs. Jackson Dart able to utilize that eyes. He used that vision. Man's clearly put on his doggone Felix Grays. He said, hold on. I think I need to see a hole in this defense. He was able to activate the bifocals. He was able to activate, the optical illusions, if you will. He found a hole and he ran it into the end zone to give the Giants a 7-3 lead. That's how you make plays. That's how you make plays. The rookie making plays at home against the reigning champions. and the Giants take the lead. They lead by 4. I know they in the crib celebrating. All the Giants fans having the time of their life right now. I'm struggling to find this. I saw the white man run the football clip. Oh, there it is right there. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is.
That's how a white man runs a football.
That's how the white man run the football.
That's how a white man runs a football.
If I was on D, I'd crack you square in that egg-ass head of yours.
Yeah, but you ain't on D. Are you, bitch?
Stop playing with him. Stop playing. Clark Clint Adonis. What I look like Stephon? Or I should say Steve. I went from Urkel. Now I'm Steve Urkel. I'm Steve Urkel. Or I'm Stephon. Oh, some light skin shit. Caveman Austin giving out gifts. Donation. Holding it down for the community. I appreciate you, Caveman. Member for 15 months. Toretto put 5 on, said, let's go Birds. Your boy in the building, Eagles Nation 5-1. You're calling it. Don't worry. We will handle business tonight. You heard. Big facts. We shall see how things going to play out. Now, granted, you gave up a touchdown, but we know football is 60 minutes, baby. Football is 60 minutes. Bernard just became a member. I appreciate you. Nigel, 2 months a member. Said birthday was last week. Took that shot for you a little bit earlier. Mr. King put 2 on. Said all Eagles fans will have a stroke if they lose. It's a possibility. Bailey put 2 on and said you like Cam because of Carter being out. Well, we shall see how things go and play out. Bailey put 5 on and said you took the over on Hurts, 26.5 pass attempts, and Scatterboo, 68.5 receiving and rush yards combined. Am I a fanboy? Well, I'll tell you this right now. I actually do like that because for whatever reason, unless the Eagles happen to jump out in front by a large distance, I think they're going to throw the ball well. Here's the I like the Scatterboo more than I do the Hurts, only because given the production that we've seen from A.J. Brown, I don't know if we're going to see a heightened amount of passing per se. I think there's going to be more of a rushing night. But I think crazier things have happened. It's Thursday Night Football. You can almost never have a lock per se. So we'll see. But I think it will be a lock on Scatterboo. It's just a little bit variable regarding Hurts. Oscar put 2 on it. I appreciate you. Said, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Bernard had put 5 on it again. Said, thank you, brother. Been going through a lot. But finding my videos have helped you out. P.S. Nick Folk, put your motherfucking head back down. I appreciate you being able to tune in as long as you have. And I'm glad that I could play a role in aiding you make it through whatever sort of adversities that you happen to deal with in life. But I want you to know right now, I'm nothing more than I don't want to say cherry on top. I'm just a bit of salt in the plate of life that you've built towards getting through the storm of hunger. So I want you to know you were able to go and get that job done. I'm nothing more than something incredibly small in the grandiose scheme of you being able to go and figure it out. I cannot take all the credit for that. Toretto put 2 on and said, what the fuck going on with the D looking weak? It's the first drive. Relax, brother. It's the first drive. What if Philly goes on to win 40-7? It's the first drive. Let's just tranquilo. Caveman put 2 on said your birthday was Monday. Can we get a W? Hey, W's in the chat for Caveman Austin's birthday. I appreciate you. I'll take a shot for you as well. Cheers to you. Brandon said the highlight commentary is the best, honestly. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Tomorrow's going to be a very long day because I have to make a very quick turnaround. By the way, Eastern Standard Time, for those of you guys who will be tuning into SmackDown, I just need a confirmation. 8 a.m. is the start Eastern Standard Time for Friday Night SmackDown, or I should say Friday morning SmackDown tomorrow in Perth, Australia, or is it 7:30? I need somebody just to confirm that for me. Down goes Saquon Barkley, taken down in the backfield on a loss of 2. I just need a confirmation right there just to know the time for when everything kicks off, because I'm shifting the time of my workout to 4:30, so I'm pretty much going to have a very quick turnaround from going live in the morning for SmackDown right into recording the commentary for tonight's game, then straight into the going into the workout. Now, positive, I do get my Friday evening, so I have something set up for that. But it's 8 a.m. I bet. Say less. It's 8 a.m. confirmed. Got you. Thank you very much. So I'll be live tomorrow morning, Friday morning SmackDown, if you will, in real time. Yeah, because they're in Perth, Australia, and then Crown Jewel will be at 8. 3rd and 8 right now. Down goes Hurts. Hurts got taken down in the backfield. That's Burns, who makes a play, and down goes Jalen Hurts. And the Spider-Man celebrations is coming out because the reigning Super Bowl MVP is on his back. That's how you make a play. Burns able to go swim on the inside and make sure that it's Hurts, who's unfortunately sleeping with the fishes. That's how you make a play on the D-line. The Giants' D-line is absolutely scary. You got Thibodeau, you got Carter, you got Lawrence, you got Burns. This is that's a stout D-line.
I'm not worried about it.
Shades of 2007, shades of 2011. When you got a very good front four that you can generate pressure without having a blitz, it's going to be a nightmare for your opposition. So they can really, if they can figure it out offensively, man, let me tell you something right now. The Giants will be something that you got to deal with, all right? You got yourself a good front four. It's going to be scary times for your opposition. Justin, put 20 on it. Say, hey, brother, knee replacement surgery went great. In recovery, glad to catch alive. And day 81 of convincing the viewers you deserve 1 million subscribers. I appreciate you immensely, Justin, constantly in the comment section of every video, every short, making sure to keep count of the days. And furthermore, continuing to let the people know, hey, help me get to 1 million subscribers. I appreciate you immensely for that. But above all else, successful recovery. To hell with the speedy recovery. Successful recovery on that knee replacement, brother. I appreciate you immensely. Bailey put 2 on and said, am I a fan of your Jags trading for Greg Newsome? Actually, yes, I am. Because you want to make sure that that secondary is in place because we're in a passing league. So you want to have as much depth as you possibly can have and have guys who have experience being starters in the league that can go out there and potentially go and make plays. So I'm a fan of it. Yeah, they had vintage Eli Manning on the screen there. I spotted him. You spotted him. Everybody in the chat say one time, vintage Eli Manning in all caps. Who been tuning into the commentary since pre-pandemic? Who been tuning in? Y'all know that soundbite. Y'all know what it's about. 2nd and 6 right now for Jackson Dart. Down the field. Got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. Huge first down. Ringo didn't even touch him down. The Eagles are asleep. The Eagles are asleep. Somebody got to wake them boys up. They asleep right now. Junior in the building. What's going on? I know for you, you're kind of hoping this game ends in a tie, but somehow a tie that ends up being striked as a loss for both these teams. But for the sake of your Cowboys, you're primarily cheering on the Giants to get the W because the Eagles, you don't want them to run far away in the division. There's the handoff. Devin, or I should say, what did I used to say? Devin, he's on Tinder because he's Singletary, not able to pick up any yardage here on a first down as we're already midway through the first quarter. Eli Manning, greatest average QB ever. Yep, 100%, 100%. He's either the worst elite quarterback or he is, well, I don't think he's probably either the worst elite quarterback or the best average quarterback. But you guys already know where I stand. I don't need to sit over here and bloviate, pontificate about conversations that we've had numerous different times in the past. Whatever the case may be, we're under 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Here come the Giants already in Philly territory. Jackson Dart trying to find a seam. He's able to stay alive. Rolling right. Got a man open. Wan'Dale Robinson broke the tackle. Can he make it to the end zone? Yes, he can. Touchdown, New York Giants. 13-3 lead. It's a double-digit lead. Oh, my Lord. 35-yard touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson goes the distance. Ooh, that's not good for me. My opponent has him. Wan'Dale with 2 catches, already over 50 yards here. Jackson Dart's got 2 touchdowns already. Oh, my word. What a start. What a start. What a start for the New York Giants. The Eagles are looking crazy out here. Reigning champions. Ooh, it's looking like it's 2023. Oh, he missed the extra point. What a shame. He missed the extra point. What part of the game is this? This man done missed the extra point. You know who wouldn't miss the extra point? If they had their starting kicker.
Le ha sobrado distancia, le van a servir. Tiene altura, tiene profundidad, va a llegar, va a llegar. ¡Ganó, lo ganó! 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 Señor, ganó, lo ganó! ¡Ganó, lo ganó! Yo sí le voy a los petes. ¡Taca, taca, 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 taca! Yo sí
If they had, ganó, they wouldn't have to worry about that.
Van a servir a Ganó. Le van a servir. Tiene altura. Ganó profundidad. Ganó, lo ganó. Ganó, lo ganó. Good.
Y es castigo, pero va a ser en contra de
Very good.
Illegal
Las
formation.
Panteras.
Defense.
Las
Stand up on the
Panteras.
center.
Las
Tries to
Panteras.
climb. The points are
Yo
good.
sí le voy a los Panthers. Taca, 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 taca. Yo sí le voy a los Panthers. Taca, 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 taca. Se acabó el partido, señores. El gigante quiso crecer y en su manera de crecer.
Oh, you can't beat it, but I can tell you right now, the Eagles are getting beaten, trailing by 10, and we're not even through the first quarter. Oh, no. Trouble. For the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to need to wake up right now because the Giants are firing on all cylinders. Hey, Toretto, I take back what I said earlier. Y'all in trouble. Defense looking incredibly weak. Somebody going to have to get it figured out. Now, albeit, football 60 minutes, we've only gone through a little over 10. But somebody going to need to get it fixed out. Somebody going to need to get it figured out. Somebody going to need to get it figured out. Hey, Peyton. Yeah. What happened to the Yankees? One more touchdown, the Eagles going to be in danger. Indeed, they're going to be in danger. Because right now, the Eagles looking like, I said the Eagles are looking like, you might argue it could be they not looking very good right now. They struggling. Who's the person that's going to say game done? Nah, don't say that just yet. Don't say that just yet. It's week 6 and the Eagles haven't played a full game. Nonetheless, here we go. Ensuing kickoff. It's received. Oh, my Lord. What a good tackle right there. Hey, them boys, yeah, everything is firing on all cylinders right now for the New York Giants. They're playing a very good football game right now. But we're still early in this game. Lick King said, wait, what? The Eagles getting belt to ass already? I mean, hey, let's not go there just yet. But it is certainly not a very good start thus far. It is not a good start thus far. Here we go. 5:32 left to go here in the first. Jalen Hurts is going to throw. Down the field he goes. Got a man. It's incomplete. Who had the Giants scoring the first 2 touchdowns? Not me. Not me. I'll tell you that right now. So I said game done? Yeah, can't do all that now. Yeah, NFC divisional games are the best. I think divisional games across the board. This is why I always say it really doesn't matter what the person's record may be. You could have somebody who's 0-11 going up against somebody who's 9-2. If it's a divisional game, I am not going to sit over. It's going to be a give me. It's a guarantee. What a catch by A.J. Brown on a back shoulder. That's football, baby. That's football. Magnificent back shoulder pass right over the shoulder pad. What a play there from A.J. Brown with those incredibly bright neon orange cleats. Look at the play that was made here. The route was a little weak. I ain't going to hold you. The route was a little weak. But what a pass. Magnificent pinpoint precision right there from Jalen Hurts. Hand off to Saquon Barkley trying to pick up more yards, and he just hit A.J. Brown with a tail leg whip. What a pass, man. Hey, they need to put a replay on that catch again. That's pinpoint precision on the back shoulder pass right there. Pinpoint precision on the back shoulder pass right there. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Kidding me? That's what we want to see. Now, or Giants fans, you don't want to see that. Now you want to pass it to AJ. He about to go to Devontae Smith. Oh, he don't know where he want to go with the football. Back down the field. Got his man. That's Dallas Goedert. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Dallas Goedert, huge first down. He was open too. I wonder if he could have went deeper into the boundary and possibly went towards the end zone. But the Eagles are marching down the field. Hey, Philly fans, do not fret. Do not fret. Here comes your Eagles offense. They're already at the 16-yard line. There's a handoff. No, it's not. It's a fake. Dump off to Dallas Goedert. I thought he was going to hand it off to Saquon Barkley there. He ended up not doing so. I thought they were going to give it to Saquon Barkley. Maybe not. Maybe not. But there's a very, 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 very good offense thus far. Very, very good day for offense on both ends thus far. They're marching down the field here. All right, here we go. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Hurts over the middle. Devontae Smith, first down. They are now inside the 5, and you know they're inching closer and closer. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. They're inching closer and closer. You know exactly what it is that they're getting close enough to go and do. As we're approaching 3 minutes left to go here in the first. The closer and closer they get to the goal line, you know exactly what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. All they need to do is get to the 1-yard line, and then if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you know what you about to do. Go grab your Vaseline and prepare yourself for what's about to happen. That tush of the push is going to transpire. M. Cloud said, oh my, OMG, INT. Well, crazier things have happened. It can mess around and transpire. 1st and goal, they're in shotgun. Hand off to Saquon Barkley. Spin move, makes a man miss. No gain on the play. No gain on the play. Brandon said, what's good, Adonis? Kayla has a new job, and you're working the AM shift now. God has been so good. Hey! Our favorite engaged couple is in the building. I'm glad you got some new employment that is going on right there, and you got yourself the AM shift, so now you can tune into the later streams. I appreciate you, family. They're in quads. All right. A toss over to Dallas Goedert, able to go and find the end zone on a underneath arm toss. Whoa. Hold on. What was that? Jalen Hurts with an underhand pass to Dallas Goedert on a toss for him to run it into the end zone. And 8 plays, 75 yards, just like that. Philly cuts the deficit down to 1 score. What great vision and patience from Dallas Goedert, like a paragon of patience, Job-like in suppressing, you know, the desires that he may have had to initially go and run towards the end zone, but he took his time. He was waiting, found a hole, and then went to the end zone. Extra point through the uprights. We've got a 3-point game, and guess what? It would have been a 4-point game, and now you find yourself only trailing by 3. A field goal can tie this game. What a job, what a drive, what a finish. Dallas Goedert scores. Philly is right back in this game. 4 straight scoring drives between both teams. 4 straight scoring drives between both teams. Matt said top 3 Eagles and Giants of all time. Top 3 Eagles and Giants of all time. Okay, so Philadelphia Eagles, top 3 Philadelphia Eagles of all time. Chuck Benderek, Brian Dawkins, Jason Kelsey. Who would I now who would I want to move? Chuck Benderek has to be on that list. Chuck Benderek, Brian Dawkins by far has to be there. Now, would I move somebody ahead of Jason? Because Jason Kelsey is one of the greatest centers of all time, and he will go into the Hall of Fame. No, McNabb would not leap any of those guys. McNabb wouldn't leap any of those guys. Westbrook would not leap any of those guys. Fletcher Cox wouldn't leap any of those guys. Brandon Graham wouldn't leap any of those guys. Well, you know what? Reggie White, yes. You know what? Reggie White, yes. Because he's more of an Eagle than he is a Packer. So Reggie White, yes. There it is. That's the 3. Sorry, Jason Kelsey, you're going to go at 4. That's the 3. Reggie White, Chuck Benderek, and Brian Dawkins. That's the 3. No, White's not remembered solely. He's actually remembered more as an Eagle than as a he's more as an Eagle than he is as a Packer. Only reason why I didn't initially go there was like, man, it's kind of split. Because when I think greatest Packers of all time, I wouldn't think Reggie White. But I think greatest Eagles of all time, I'd probably think Reggie White. So yeah, I like that. Reggie White, Chuck Benderick, Brian Dawkins. That'd be the three there. As for Giants, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Strahan. Want to go Sam Huff? No, I'd have to go a bit further. Eli Manning. I don't think I'd put somebody ahead of Eli at 3. Eli Manning. Eli would jump Sims. Justin Tuck doesn't break that list. That's a 3. Eli, Lawrence, Strahan. That's a 3. I didn't play the music when Jalen Hurts scored. Oh, because it wasn't a tush push. But if you want to hear the music, you ain't got to tell me twice. Jalen Hurts finds the end zone. You know exactly what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. All right. No, Tiki wouldn't break that top 3 over those because you got to remember, when you're saying top 3 all time, you have to take somebody out. So if let's just say if you were to say Tiki Barber, there's a jet sweep to Wan'Dale Robinson. Where's he going? Nowhere. If I'm going to say, all right, top 3 Giants all time, and I'm going to say it's LT, Michael Strahan, Eli Manning. If you say Tiki Barber, who do you remove from the 3? If I say top 3 Eagles, Chuck Benderick, Brian Dawkins, Reggie White. If you say LaShawn McCoy, I saw somebody say Jeremiah Trotter, which is crazy. If you say Jalen Hurts, you say Jason Kelce, who are you gonna take out? So that's where you gotta consider Tiki better than Manning for the Giants. It just won't work. Although I think Tiki was incredibly stellar. Jackson Dart somebody was holding his hand. Whoa, did the football come out? No. I don't think the football came out. I think he was down by contact. Randall Cunningham, nah, he was good, but no. Here's another name that a lot of people have been missing. Chris Carter. I don't know if anybody said that in the chat. Chris Carter, he's more known for his Vikings days. He had good seasons in Philly, but he's not going to remember there. Benerick? It's not Benderick? Really? It's Chuck Benerick? I always thought it was Benderick. I thought there was a D in there. I guess not. Terrell Owens? No. He played a season and 3/4. Harold Carmichael. Very good pull. 3rd and 10 right now for Jackson Dart on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter if it's a completion. He finds Lil Jordan Humphrey. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Very first punt of the game is going to be on the very first play of the 2nd quarter. And now the Eagles are building up momentum. Defense just got to stop now. Toretto, time for your offense to go do something. AE put 2 on and said AEW, Wrestle Dream, TNA Bound for Glory this weekend too. Oh my, going to be a jam-packed weekend of wrestling. Toretto put 10 on and said, let's go Birds. We need to keep our foot on the pedal. Don't let up. Also, you're qualified in firearms at the, you qualified in firearms at the police academy. You shot a 284 highest score is 300, 7 weeks left, and you'll be official. Well, that's a big W. W's in the chat for Toretto. Look at the precision with the pistol. 284 out of 300. That's a big W. Unless, of course, the average is like 290. At that point, it's not a big W. That's a big stinker right there. But whatever the case may be, 284, big W's right there. Brother soon going to be behind the badge, and we're going to have somebody on the inside. gonna cover up the case. Don't do that. Don't do that. Put your livelihood into question. Tank the Sun giving out gifts. Tank the Sun giving out gifts. I appreciate you. But thus far, first quarter, Philadelphia trailing by 3. The Giants, both opening drives, they found the end zone to take the lead. And then now Philly is attempting to play catch up. Jalen Hurts is 7 of 8. 78 yards, 1 touchdown on the ground. Saquon Barkley, 5 carries, 35 yards. Through the air, it's Dallas Goedert with 5 catches already for 40 yards and a touchdown. Meanwhile, Jackson Dart is 5 of 7, 101 yards and a touchdown. He also ran for 20 yards to score a touchdown as well. Through the air, it's Wan'Dale Robinson with 3 catches, 61 yards and a TD. Toretto giving out gifts. I appreciate you, family. Furthermore, let me go check in on my Underdog battle to see where I stand, because this stream is brought to you by Underdog. Make sure you guys scan that QR code. Download the Underdog app. Use the promo code Adonis, Adonis. Currently, right now, I have wagered 100 for the right to win 180. I took an L on Monday night, snapping my 3-game win streak, but we're getting back on track today because I am currently in first place against my opponent. I've got Jackson Dart, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, and Cam up, and I'm in front at the moment, leading 35 to my opponent's 27, because he's got Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith. So we'll see if things continue to work out in my favor. We'll continue to monitor it as the game continues to move forward. Suarez in the building. What's going on? Moving punt right there for the New York Giants is going to be fielded by the Eagles at the 21-yard line. Can they make a play? No, they can't. They're down to the 26. How many points? 27. What are my thoughts on the Desmond Watson situation in Tampa? Is that the very fat rookie? Is that the very fat rookie? Brandon said you bought an authentic Najee Harris Steeler jersey for just $30 at the mall. Thought of me. Oh, man, how cool is that? I appreciate that. And congratulations on that jersey. You can't go wrong with a good authentic jersey. All right, there's the... Oh, no, it's actually a fake. I thought it was going to be a handoff to Saquon Barkley. It should have been, because that could have been a huge gain. The pass rush able to go and find Jalen Hurts in the backfield. That might be categorized as a sack. I'm not sure. Jason Peters is an Eagle we need to put up there. Ooh, that's a good pull. That's a good pull. Certainly a Hall of Fame career. He kept playing way past than he should have, though. Like, I think last year he was on the Bears, or maybe 2 years ago. It escapes me. And at the 1 year he was on the Bills, I think. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, retire, fam. Pack it up. Are they going to count that as a sack? I don't think they did. All right, 2nd and 10. There's the handoff to Saquon Barkley. Nowhere. Jason Sehorn, the original of the Ku Klux Clamps. Well, let me not go that far, because, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles have the Ku Klux Clamps. Mark Jackson put 2 on, said top 5 NFL players whose careers were cut short. Gale Sayers, Terrell Davis, Gale Sayers, Terrell Davis, Bo Jackson. You know what? Billy Sims. No, before I get to Billy Sims. Sterling Sharp. There's Devontae Smith. Catch and run down the sideline. First down. And you know what? He was off. Well, Clinton Portis, Todd Gurley. You know what? Jamal Charles. What? You know... If I really take into account production, what Todd Gurley was able to pull off in just 6 years, you know what? I'll say Todd Gurley. Gale Sayers, Todd Gurley, Sterling Sharp, Bo Jackson, and Terrell Davis. Those 5. I'll use those 5. There's A.J. Brown. That's a first down. Here comes the Eagles offense. Now they're really starting to operate. Devion said we both said Bo Jackson at the same time. Hey, there it is. No, Sean Taylor's career didn't get cut due to injury. It got cut due to death. So that's a different situation. Sean Taylor, it wasn't like, ah, man, his career ended by way of injury. Oh, you know what? Somebody else who I can mention, Brian Thomas. Oh, not Brian Thomas. Sorry, Derek Thomas. Car accident. It's not necessarily a field injury, but car accident. And then ultimately, death. Derek Thomas. So I can move, I'll move. Wow, that's a first down again. Hey, the Eagles are moving. Derek Thomas. Because in the case of Sean Taylor, he died, right? By way of the shooting. Well, no, then again, it's a car accident that happened. So if I utilize external things outside, then I could kind of qualify Taylor as well. So you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So I'll leave out Derek Thomas. I'll keep the original 5. But yeah, there's so many different people. Oh, Saquon's looking for a hole. He's not gonna get there. Big tackle right there to take him down. Thibodeau making plays. Madison Patuan said Josh Gordon just put down the weed and all of the other various different substances. Great plays. Yeah, luck. That's an unfortunate one as well. Tough situations, man. But all right, Philadelphia has since woken up. Drove all the way down the field, 2nd and 10. Here comes Hurts. Where's he going? Find Dallas Goedert. He's got him. Is that enough for a first down? Yes, it is. He's able to tuck the head, fall forward, and it's going to be a first down. Wait, they're going to mark him short? Incredible. Bailey put 5 on say, who are some guys that played way past their prime, like AP playing for the Titans and Lions? Like, what are you doing here? Well, yeah, AP played past his prime. Julio paid past his prime, but when you're mentioning, you got to think about some guys who played so long that you almost forget how great they were. So you would have to think guys who played so long to where now somebody like a Mercedes Lewis, he was never great. He was very good. But he stuck around forever. Jerry Rice, they pretty much had to cut him because he was never going to retire. But remember, he was a 1,000-yard receiver in 2002. His final season was in 2004. So if it's just 2 years after, it won't work. Yeah, Jerome Brown's, life was cut short as well. Emmitt Smith, yeah, well, what was his last 1,000-yard season? 2002, 2003, before? Because he was solid in Arizona. It wasn't like Emmitt Smith, but there's A.J. Brown. Can he break the plane? No, he can't. But enough to set up a 2nd and short here. It's a 2nd and short down to what? Inside the 5? No, Rondé was solid. Yeah, it seemed like a touchdown's coming right now. 2002 was his last 1,000-yard year. Okay. Does Deion count? I mean, technically he retired because he was solid in Washington, but he came out of retirement after 4 years off. Played those 2 years with the Ravens, so I can't even qualify him. Bruce Smith only played just to see if he could break the record. All right, Jalen Hurts rolling. He got to throw this away. No, he doesn't. Pass broken up in the back of the end zone. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley. Hell of a play right there by Hollins, breaking that up. Yeah, technically, I need a Barkley TD because that would really go and help. But if Dallas Goedert were to score as well, that'd be great. I wouldn't complain there. If they could hand it off to Saquon Barkley, that'd be cool. But it's 3rd down coming up right now, but it's 3rd and short. If they want to go and tush push, they could try that as well. 3rd and 1. I'm shocked they are not lining. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. You know that tush push is coming. It's a long 1 yard, though. They called it. There was definitely a false start. They didn't call it, and I don't think Jalen Hurts made it. I don't think Hurts made it. He's short, but they're gonna go. Knowing Sirianni, he might just mess around and go for it again. That's a very long yard. I don't know why they didn't just go for it on second down. Probably because they already know, hey, this is our fail-safe. We could always go for a tush push. Yep, they're going to say he's short. They're keeping the offense on the field. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Dunn in the building said, thoughts on the late game roughing the passer penalty on the Saints on Saturday. It's horseshit, truly. It's horseshit, truly. I get the concept because, well, the helmet, he hit him. But I've said for years, it's soft. William, keeping the tradition going, giving out gifts. I appreciate you, family. Much love. As always, holding it down, popping into community, giving out gifts for the community. Black Resource is such a bullshit how they complain about this play. You can't see the ball, and it makes it hard to officiate. Like there's a plethora of plays the refs get wrong that are simple. Harvin said, what do I think of Amani Toomer? Amani Toomer when he was on the Giants. Solid wide receiver. Very solid wide receiver. In fact, he gets forgotten a lot when you talk about some of the better, Giants receivers. Because of the 2000s, of course, you remember the Plaxico Burrses. You remember the Hakeem Nicks, later on down the line when he showed up towards the late, 2000s, early 2010s, then the Victor Cruzes and then the Odell Beckhams and stuff. But when you really think about those, that 2000s Giants teams, Amani Toomer, man, he was solid. He was solid. Brony, got you. Oh, that tush push. Y'all need that tush push music? Y'all need the tush push music? Say less. Where's the Jalen Hurts edit when you need it? Well, they can't review this and then ultimately take away the play here. Or I should say call it for a false start, but there's Jalen Hurts. They're gonna fake it here. They're gonna fake it here. They're 100% gonna fake it here. There's no way they're gonna run it. Wow, they're gonna run it again. They're gonna run it again. Jalen Hurts didn't find the end zone. If they're gonna keep running the same fucking tush, but this is now 3 plays in a row. There's no way they're just gonna keep running the same play. There's no way they're just gonna keep running the same play, bro. There's no way they're gonna keep running the same play. Yeah, Brian Daboll is saying, watch the line. Somebody's definitely jumping off sides. Yeah, I said we all saw the guard jump. Oh, 100%. 100%. Ain't no, they're going to keep running the same play. Bro, what now? They're going to get flagged for false start now. They're going to get flagged for false start now. That's insane.
J_live is now following.
Did he get in? I think they're going to give him the touchdown. I think they're going to give him the touchdown. They ran the same. Yeah, this is definitely going to get banned this year. This is 100% going to get banned this year. The Philadelphia Eagles are back in front. 4 straight tush pushes from the 3-yard line. Jalen Hurts able to get into the end zone. The Eagles are back in front behind 4 consecutive tush pushes. 4 straight tush pushes to break the plane and find the end zone. All right, put this. Oh, I forgot to press post on Patreon for the Aisha Curry video. All right, bam, we good now. Got that up there. Then let me set it for YouTube. Sure that everything's here. Here. Perfect. There we go. Lineman is down. Yeah, there's a lineman down. There's a lineman down. LLJ said this game is actually close. Well, yeah. It's divisional football, man. It's divisional football. You're not about to have a bunch of blowouts in divisional football. It's always going to be competitive. And somebody is down right now. Ran the tush push into the dirt. Jesse said, you just want to ask, is that a fair for tush pushes? No, I think there should have been a flag for a false start at one point. But for whatever reason, they ran the same play 4 straight times. And I saw some people comparing, and I mentioned this prior, so I don't want to, talk too much on it. But I saw a couple of people mentioning, Cam Newton's game to Jalen Hurts' game. They're 2 different quarterbacks. I do think that Cam Newton's a better football player. Furthermore, when they look at because Jalen Hurts, especially with all these tush pushes, will end up, either him or Josh Allen, between the 2 of them, will end up having the most rush touchdowns in the history of the NFL. I'm just hoping that folks don't lose the context of how those rush touchdowns came about. But it's going to happen, because just get 20 years removed from today, people will just look at the number. They won't look at how guys were able to go and get those numbers. Just ban aiding the runner? Probably, because you can't do it on defense if I'm not mistaken. You can't push somebody there. So on offense, you shouldn't be able to go and do so. Thomas Patuan said, pulling double duty, go Birds and Phillies. Mr. King Patuan said, allow defensive players to push each other. 100%. 100%. But Bandana said, making a video on Mark Sanchez, and also, what up? How's he going? And we're making a video on Mark Sanchez. I don't think there's anything else to be said there. I think everything is kind of self-explanatory regarding Mark Sanchez. So I just don't know. That's kind of like my position that I'm in right now. It's just like, all right, what can I provide outside of just covering, what transpired, of course. But Chris Patuan said, your Saints versus Pats. Who do I got? Pick the Pats. F you. Well, I mean, why would I not choose the Patriots? Tush push gets banned next season for sure. 100%. Because they're going to run it into the dirt. They're going to run it into the dirt. Isaac Patuan said, Scorigami bot is on 14 grams. Yeah, I saw that earlier today. I was on Twitter and I saw they were uploading scores today. I'm like, yo, you uploading scores from Sunday today? What's going on? I think maybe there's a glitch on their end because they have it automated, but sometimes the automation, it doesn't post. So that's probably a situation that they ended up running into. But very, very interesting to say the least. All right. What is Barkley there for? To pick up the yardage anywhere between the 1 yard line and the opposing team's 5 yard line. The moment that you get way too close, now it's time for time for Jalen Hurts. There's a handoff to the scat man. Where's he going? Nowhere.
I'm a scat man.
Oh, yeah. Scat man ain't going nowhere. This time around, they were trying to get that ball into the arms of Tracy. He's going nowhere. Third and 6. Coming up right now. Let's see, 3rd and 6 right now for the New York Giants. Somebody got to make a play. Somebody got to make a play here. Jackson Dart, who's been quiet the last couple of drives, he's able to go and find Humphrey. That's a first down. That's a first down. Lil Jordan Humphrey moving the chains. Lil Jordan Humphrey moving the chains.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Zohangs 44 just resubscribed for 5 months.
I appreciate you. Oh, Dart's going to use his legs. Jackson able to pick up a first down. Jackson able to pick up a first down. And here comes the New York Giants with 5 minutes left to go here. XX in the building. What's happening, family? Much love.
Then you sell it.
Oh, it's a hamstring to Quinyon Mitchell. Oh no.
Gotcha, bitch.
Squaglet is now following.
There's a toss over to the Scat Man. That's a first down for Scataboo.
I'm a scat man.
Suarez Pateno say, hey, see you. When the NBA finally make its Peacock debut yesterday, they decided to both honor and exploit the legacy of the late, great Jim Fagan by making his voice AI, and it sounded perfect. Thoughts? I don't like that. I mean, when you pass, that should be it there. But what did I mention in the past with what they're doing with AI? They're going to have situations where you got folks who have already been, deceased, that they're going to try to keep their memory alive by way of utilizing it. But, bro, like, come on now. What are we doing? Who should retire first? Russ or Gino? Russ. 110% Russ. All right. 2nd and 9. They're now inside Philly territory. We're under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Oh, they about to have a motion, man. Here comes the pressure. Good pass. Jackson Dart gets rid of the football just in time. Theo Johnson picking up a couple of yards here. The man who had 2 touchdowns last week. Trying to pick up a first down, but he can't. Double X said, Eagles got to remember how to tackle. There's going to be a long game, indeed. Have I seen the Tupac AI vids? Oh, best believe I'm compiling them together. I got a video coming for that. Juan Solo said, whose career would I want? AJ Green or Chad Johnson? Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson. Oh, what a catch right there from Jalen Hyatt. Is that going to be enough for a first down? Yes, it is. They look like they're going to spot it. Wow. They gave him a very generous spot. That's a first down. Oh, my. That's a first down. Oh, Suarez. I saw the message this time around. Yeah, and I saw that clip of Kobe as well. Jackson looking right. He's got Hyatt again out of bounds after a gain of about 5, and that's going to stop the clock. Best team in the league, in my opinion, the Detroit Lions. All right, the Giants are driving here as we get ready for the 2-minute warning. This is a good game. This is a good game thus far. People was expecting this game to be By the way, I saw somebody made a edit here for that. Now the Colts, no, I think the Colts are there in the 5, but I would have the Lions there, number 1. Will I make a short about what happened to Anakilev in the UFC 320? Well, a short, well, perhaps, maybe. Maybe. I think I could maybe get away with a short. I don't know if I can put it on YouTube, though. Legendary said you need a touchdown pass to your Pookie Scattaboo. Your Pookie?
I'm a scat man.
He's a Pookie?
I'm a scat man.
What are my thoughts on Janice wants to play for the New York Knicks this season? Janice? Giannis? I didn't see anything about that. But if that's the case, hey, somebody better go make a move. Somebody better go make a move. Go and get him. Jesse said you wasn't even going to watch this game, but had to hear my comments. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you decided to go and tune in. Anthony put 2 on and said start, bench, cut, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. That's an incredibly difficult one. Now, everybody knows my favorite quarterback of all time is Peyton Manning. So I can't bring myself to go and cut Peyton Manning. Aaron Rodgers is also amongst one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time alongside Drew Brees as well. So if there was a situation where through that 3, the most gifted, naturally talented is Rodgers. Brees is the most accurate quarterback of all time, in my opinion. Manning is the greatest pre-snap quarterback of all time. Dart able to extend the draw. Wow! Makes a play, avoids the rush, picks up the first down. What a play by Jackson Dart. Oh, my Lord. What a way to stay on his feet. No laundry on the field. That's a first down for the New York Giants. I thought he was done. Wow. What a play. But yeah, of the 3, it feels sacrilegious. But Drew Brees is Jesus. You're getting cut. It's a tough 3, man, but start Manning, bench Rodgers, cut Brees. But that's a tough one, man. You literally can go either way. Under 2 minutes left to go here. There's a handoff. I'm a scat man.
I'm a scat man.
Whoop the decks. Said, what are my top 3 Bears? Dick Butkus, Mike Singletary. Well, Walter Payton, Dick Butkus, and then probably Mike Singletary. That's there, but you also have your Devin Hesters, you have your Brian Urlachers, you have your Hampton. The fucking D lineman. Is it Hampton? Oh my Lord, I'm forgetting the name. Mongo was also a very, very, very solid player as well. You have your Gale Sayers as well. Golly, I forget the other D lineman. It escapes me. You have your Richard Dents of the world as well. It's tough. It's tough, man. It's really tough. But I think my first 3, that's who I would go with. First 3 is who I would go with. Yes, Dan Hampton. That's the name. I forget the first name. You know what's crazy? Fred Hampton came up first. I'm like, Fred Hampton. What do we do? I was struggling to remember the first name. No, William Perry doesn't make the cut. Come on now. He's memorable for the nickname and, of course, the size, but he's not anywhere near the greatest Bears of all time. He wasn't even a great Bear. He was a good Bear. He wasn't a great Bear. They got to get a stop right now. Philly, if they can force them on a 4th down, you could at least have a little bit of time with the football before the end of the half here. You got to get a stop here. Because if the Giants pick up a first down, you really can just milk the clock all the way down inside 20 seconds, run a play, either touchdown or kick a field goal, which primarily you think they'd probably be in a situation where they score a touchdown, at least they'd want to not give Philly an opportunity to run another play. Oh, Lance Briggs, that's another name. Lance Briggs, Charles Tillman as well. Those are some guys who has to be mentioned. Very good Bears. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Third and 1 here. What do you got, Jackson Dart? What do you got? He's going to run the QB sneak. He's going to have enough for a first down. Well, Philly, you're not seeing this football anymore. You're not seeing this football anymore. Philly needed to get a stop. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. Hell of a job there from Jackson Dart, able to go and pick up the first down. Mr. King put 2 on and said, what active non-QBs do I believe are Hall of Fame? What active non-QBs? Active non-QBs. Okay, so I'd have to think guys who are, I'll relegate it to 5. I'll give you 5. Calais Campbell. Non-QBs. Well, actually, no. We'll go wide receivers. Who's incredibly tenured? Tenured wide receiver who's still playing. DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry. DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry. Calais Campbell. TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Cameron Jordan. Dart, end zone! Oh, he almost had it. He almost had it. Oh, my Lord. I know they got a great shot on the camera of that drop right there. Humphrey had the football in his hands. He couldn't hold on to it. Golly. Mike Evans. No, it's active players. Y'all naming people who's retired. Active players. Cooper. No. What are we doing? Tyreek Hill, other guys there. But yeah. Time to give that ball to 4-4. Give that ball to 4-4 now. There's a handoff.
I'm the scat man.
Say what?
I'm the scat man.
To the end zone.
I'm the scat man.
Say what?
I'm the scat man.
Say what?
I'm the scat man.
Uh-huh.
I'm the scat man.
What's his name?
I'm the scat man.
One more time.
I'm the scat man.
For the score.
I'm the scat man.
For the lead.
I'm the scat man.
Big Blue.
I'm the scat man.
The Giants.
I'm the scat man.
Take the lead.
I'm the scat man.
Say what? Doop 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 doop. Skibidi widi widi doop doop doop. Say what? Hey. Doop 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 doop. Skibidi widi widi doop doop doop. Hey. Scatman for the touchdown. Stop playing with it. Whoa, wait a minute. Swaggly throwing out all kinds of outlandish allegations. Somebody put him in timeout. Somebody put him in timeout. They're over on Twitch. You can't throw out no allegations like that. What part of the game is that?
Just
they call them the exciting whites.
Months. Bro done ruined
the exciting whites. That's how the white man run the football. That's how the white man runs the football. Touchdown, New York Giants. And they take the lead.
That's how a white man runs a football.
If I
Make
was
sure
on D, I'd crack you square in that egg-ass head of yours.
Yeah, but you ain't on D. Are you, bitch?
Scat Pack dropped into third gear. Let me head over to my one-on-one battle. I have since slipped behind here because of Jalen Hurts ruining where my positioning was. But in my one-on-one battle, I am currently trailing by 2 points here. Pardon me, 3 points here in my one-on-one battle for 180 dirham. Then again, did they apply the Scatterboo touchdown? Yes, they did. So I have Jackson Dart. I have Dallas Goddard, Cam Scatterboo. Meanwhile, my opponent has Wan'Dale Robinson, who scored a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, of course, who's thrown one and ran one. And A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Actually, it's not accurate. I should have more points. I should be in the lead right now. Ah, yes, there it is. It just adjusted itself. I'm back in first. The money shall be mine. It shall be mine. Is Myles Garrett top 10 pass rusher all time? No. There is nobody who is currently playing right now that is in that top 10. There's nobody who is currently playing right now that is in that top 10. He still has the potential to possibly get there, but there's some guys whose careers, you know, may be done. Like somebody like a J.J. Watt, he's in there. But he still has that potential to go break, because you got to think about how many pass rushers there are, man. There's a lot. Oh, wow. He done fumbled the damn football on the return. He's not going to make it past the 10-yard line. He didn't even make it past the 5. What a shame. A terrible blunder right there for the Philadelphia Eagles, and now they're going to be at their own 5-yard line. Oh, that is terrible. Oh, no, they're going to mark it at the 7. What was that?
Then you sell it.
Dwayne Patuon said, what is Cam doing? Scoring touchdowns. Matt Patuon said, should Gordon could Gordon have been the GOAT if he stayed clean? No. Because you got to remember, when you say GOAT, and we're talking about wide receivers, Jerry Rice is the greatest of all time. So could he have caught Jerry? I don't think so, playing in Cleveland. There'd be, now granted, you'd have a lot more opportunity because you're constantly trailing, but no. I'm taking a sip right now. There's a handoff. Oh, Saquon Barkley found the seam. First down, Eagles, across the 25-yard line. They're getting back on the ball. Saquon Barkley said, hey, fuck it, let's get back on it. Now, if he broke for a 95-yard touchdown, that'd have been awesome. Saquon Barkley said, to hell with that. Get me the football, man. Let me go out here and eat. Jalen Hurts takes the snap. Where's he going to go with the football? Got to go down the field. He's able to go and find A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown can't get out of bounds. They got to get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. You got to hurry up. You ain't got no timeouts. A.J. Brown got to get set. This man is moving hella slow, fam. You got to know what the hell you got going on over here. Here we go. There's going to be a pass. Down the field, he's got A.J. Brown. He gets out of bounds. 25 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Top 5 crash out players of all crash out players. Ray Caruth, Aaron Hernandez, O.J. Simpson. But let's keep it off the context of the murder. We just have to look at motherfuckers who's out there fighting. Lyle Alzado. Mean Joe Green. All right, hold on, wait a minute. 1st and 10. Goddard, pass sales incomplete. But let's see here. Lyle Alzado. George Pickens. Bill Romanowski. Who's always in a fight? There was somebody who was always in a fight. I'm forgetting an enforcer, though. Always in a damn fight. Always in a fight. It escapes me. Hurts on the... Oh, they should have thrown a flag for a hold. He's going to throw it away with 15 seconds left here. And Ndamukong Suh, that's another crash out individual. Ndamukong Suh is another crash out individual. Dwayne Pafavo said, you wonder what the clown Antonio Brown is doing these days. Just hanging around. Oh, Marcus Peters. That's a good pull right there. Perfect. Of course, perfect. There we go. Vontez Perfect. Brian Cushing had the ability to go and just bang his helmet into somebody for no doggone reason. So, yeah, Brian Cushing was a problem. But at this point, you know, we're pretty much bringing up everybody else right there. There's a timeout coming from the New York Giants here.
Have 14 grams of crack.
I don't know why they called the timeout there. That was very stupid. Mark Jackson for 5-1 said start, bench, cut, release. Barry Sanders, Jerome Bettis, Ricky Waters, Thurman Thomas. Barry Sanders is starting. Thurman Thomas is getting benched. I would trade, I would, I'd have to cut Jerome Bettis and release Ricky Waters. I'm essentially releasing two people. But Barry Sanders would start, and then Thurman Thomas would probably be second. Although Jerome is somebody who I could consider benching as well. But Thurman kind of gave me like the passing element there as well, because he was a very multifaceted back. But Jerome Bettis is right there too. So maybe I might switch because Jerome scored more touchdowns than Thurman. Yeah, he scored more touchdowns than Thurman. Jalen Hurts is going to run. Bad slide. There's not going to be enough time. That's the end of it. It's fourth down. They can't clock it. It's fourth down. You can't clock it. It's fourth down. You can't clock it. It's fourth down. You can't clock it. They didn't even realize what was going on. Hey, somebody tell Philadelphia to get their head out their ass, bro. They didn't even realize what was going on. Jalen Hurts is over here going to the line, talking about, yo, let's clock it. Bro, it's fourth down. What is he doing? Thank God for Devontae Smith. Everybody thought, yeah, let me just go there and clock it. Jalen Hurts didn't get the first down. What are you trying to go set up and clock the goddamn football for? You got to be able to not understand your alignment, your assignment, responsibility, and furthermore, you can't be no J.R. Smith and not know the down and distance of what's going on in the current moment, fam. What was that? Philadelphia fans is watching that like
Fucking bullshit!
What was that? Jalen Hurts get up there to the line. Evidently, he must have been thinking. That's your ringtone now? That's insane.
14 grams of crack.
That's insane. That's your ringtone now is hilarious.
Then you sell it.
That being your ringtone now is hilarious. Dwayne Patuan said Crabtree fighter too. Yeah, he is indeed a fighter as well. Donald Penn. Devia said thank you. You're welcome.
Have 14
You need some wood, should be a sound or a ringtone. That's hilarious. Kaido puts 7 on it. Said Chiefs Mount Rushmore of Mahomes, Kelsey, Derek Thomas, Tony G clears. Any other Mount Rushmore? I don't think so. Mahomes, Kelsey, Thomas, and Tony G for the Chiefs. Willie Lanier, would he pass anybody else over there? I don't think so. And then I think that would be their Mount Rushmore, but I don't think they would beat. Pittsburgh has, I should say the Patriots, you got Gronk, Brady, Ty Law, And you got Gronk, Brady, Ty Law. If there was one more Patriot, probably Munoz on the line. That would probably be there for. Oh no, Hannah. Sorry, Munoz was the Hannah was a Patriot. Munoz was a Bengal, I think. Munoz was a Bengal. Hannah was a Patriot. Pittsburgh has, you got Ben, Mean Joe Green, probably Palomalu, and then you could go Lambert, you could go Bettis, you could go a couple of other ones that's there. No, Edelman's not on there. They're Mount Rushmore. That's ridiculous. Moss played there for 3 years. Like, what are we doing? Come on, man. Let's when you think about teams, you gotta think longevity for those teams. You ain't gave a team 6, 7 some years. You gotta have like a incredible 5 in order to even be considered to be a part of that group there. The Colts, you got Manning, Harrison, Unitas. You could go Mathis, you could go Freeney. Dickerson's more Ram than then again. Oh no, yeah, he's more Ram than he is Colt. The Packers got a great one. Rodgers, Favre, Starr.
Then you sell it.
Nitsch. Y'all just naming folks now. Y'all just throw. Y'all talk about Mount Rushmore. Some of y'all don't know y'all history. The Rams, you have Donald, Deacon Jones, Marshall Falk.
Then you sell it.
Donald, Deacon Jones, Marshall Falk, and Merlin Olsen. That's legendary. 4 right there. That's a legendary 4 right there. Golly. The Eagles, Chuck Bednarik. Not Bednarik. Bednarik. Reggie White. Brian Dawkins. And then that's when you could start to get to your Kelseys or whatever the case may be. The Raiders. Tim Brown. Tim Brown. Tim Brown. Ted Hendricks. Tim Brown, Ted Hendricks. Marcus Allen. And if I was somebody, I don't want to put Willie Brown now. Another Raider. Another Raider. Probably put a Kenny Stabler in there. Ray Guy. Dallas. San Francisco probably has the best one. Now that I think about it. San Francisco probably has the best one. Montana, Young, Jerry Rice. That 3 alone. And then you can just pick your poison of who you want to put there at 4. That right there with the Niners is... No, the Charles Haley is kind of like a mixture. You have a number of different teams that's there. Ronnie Lott. And then Ronnie Lott is in there. Yeah, it's like Lott, Jerry, Montana, Young. You can't beat that. Dallas would probably have Larry Allen, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith. Roger Staubach. Or if you want to go Jason Witten. No, the Texans not even in the conversation. Yeah, I think the Niners got it. The Niners got it. That's it. The Niners got it. You're not gonna beat the Niners. The Niners got it. They have the greatest Mount Rushmore. The Niners got it. You're not beating them. No matter what franchise, you're not gonna beat them. That's the greatest four. That's the greatest four. It's the 49ers. I don't even have to think for another team. It's the 49ers. It's not even close. Lott, Rice, Montana, Young. You got three of the greatest of all time at their position when they retired. Two of them you can argue is still there in Lott and Rice. Young is amongst one of the great, he's top 5 accurate passes of all time. Obviously the greatest left-hand quarterback of all time. What about Vic? Greatest left-hand quarterback of all time. And Montana is still, if you don't have him, top, let's say you don't have him in the top 5, which I think would be interesting. But well, actually, no, if you don't have him in top 5, you don't know your football. You're not beating out the 49ers. You're not beating out the 49ers. Young is a top 15 quarterback all time. Montana is a top 3 quarterback all time. Rice is the greatest of all time. Ronnie Lott's the greatest of all time. And let's just say you want to move Lott and you want to put Reed in. Lott's number 2. You're not beating the 49ers. It's not even, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah, T.O. had more years with the Niners, and T.O., in my opinion, is the second greatest wide receiver of all time. I have him behind Jerry. I think T.O. was slightly better than Randy, solely because Randy had the statement when he went to Oakland and said he plays when he wants to. And as far as I'm concerned, T.O., everywhere he been, gave you that 1,000 yards. There really was no drop-off. Even when he went to Cincinnati, he was cooking. He went to Buffalo, he was cooking. They really ran Son out the league. I have no doubt in my mind T.O. probably could have played as long, if not longer, than Jerry. Because T.O. was a fucking freak. T.O. was a freak. Aikman wouldn't pass Staubach. Aikman wouldn't pass Staubach. Oh shit, let me put this. Let me set this video live for Aisha Curry. I'll put it at 10 o'clock. Start, bench, cut, all in their prime. Megatron, AB, Julio. If I'm a GM, Megatron, Julio are the two that I'd end up taking just solely based off of their size alone. But actually, my eye test, which is crazy because all 3 of them are Hall of Fame wide receivers, Julio would end up having to go. Julio would end up having to go. I'd start Calvin, I'd bench AB, and then I'd have to cut Julio. And it sounds crazy because all 3 of them is fucking monsters. But got to take into account who's scoring touchdowns, who's putting up those monster yards, which all of them put up monster yards. It was all problems. All of them were problems. I didn't miss the supers. I just haven't gotten to those that passed. All of them were monsters. But AB gives me that leverage of being able to play not only outside, but also in the slot as well. I think AB might have been the greatest sideline catcher of all times, in my opinion. Calvin was just an absolute freak of nature, and so was Julio. Like, it's a tough, you can't lose with either. You can't lose with either. So I've said time and time again throughout history, the one thing that I'll never be is that person that tries to devalue a player. Let's just say if you gave me 3 and I say, I'll choose this one on the out. I'm going to give credit to the one who I ultimately have to say is on the out. Like, I hate how people, and I've said this ad nauseum, but I hate how people will always say, all right, this is ranking 1, 2, 3, but they make it seem like if you're not 1, everybody else is trash. I can't stand that. So there's at top 3 Titans, Earl Campbell, Derrick Henry, Steve McNair, Eddie George. Oh no, I'm bugging. Bruce Matthews. Sorry, Bruce Matthews. So yeah. Earl Campbell, Derrick Henry, Bruce Matthews. That's a 3. That's a 3 for the Titans. Well, he was an Oiler, but because they took they took the history. So you know what? Yeah, so I can't, because when you Tennessee Titans, their history was also the Oilers. So that, okay, so if Tennessee Titans from 97 on, Tennessee Titans, but then again, does that now take, does Matthews still go over? Does the history of it still carry over? So if that's the case, then I have to disqualify him. Then I would go Steve McNair. Steve McNair. Oh, is that a face mask? I guess not. But I'd have to go Steve McNair, Derrick Henry, and then I'd go Eddie George, probably. Then I'd go Eddie George. Actually, no, I wouldn't go Eddie George. I'd go Chris Johnson, maybe. No. Would I have Eddie over? Yeah. I think I'd go Chris Johnson. Because then I can't count, like, it with Oilers, Warren Moon's another guy, but I don't know if I'd put Moon on there. That's neither here nor there. So there's, you see, there's a lot of stuff that's it. Top 3 Texans is DeAndre Hopkins, JJ Watt, and Andre Johnson. All right, here we go. Second half is underway, and here come the New York Giants. First play of the drive. You know who they threw the football to?
I'm a scat man.
14 grams.
All right, last one, and then I am going to get to the donations. Robert said top 5 Bengals. So if I had to go Cincinnati Bengals, Chad Johnson, Carson Palmer, Chad Johnson, Carson Palmer, Ray Hendrickson, Boomer Esiason, no, Corey Dillon, and AJ Green. That'd be my 5. And it still can go. Oh, damn. Theo couldn't hold on to the football. Ah, shit. Munoz. I completely forgot Munoz. Munoz, Johnson, Palmer, Dillon, Hendrickson. That'd be the 5. See, I slipped Munoz. So yeah, that'd be the 5. You got to catch that football, bro. You got to catch that football. Oh, and there was a pass interference. Yeah, he just got to survive that ground. You got to catch that football. The only thing with because Palmer had a bit more longevity than Boomer to a degree. Because Boomer was a solid quarterback. He won an MVP. so Boomer, yeah, you know what? Would I flip Boomer and he won an MVP. So you know what? He won an MVP. I'll put him, because he's their only MVP in history. So I'll put him ahead of I'll flip him with Palmer. Chuck, put 10 on it, said, damn, your your Phillies lose in heartbreaking fashion, and now the Eagles are down to the Giants. Pain. Hurts has lost 4 out of 6 games in MetLife, but hopefully he'll win tonight. Well, we shall see, but let me get to all of the other donations that was out here. Matt put 5 on it, said, cut, bench, trade, start, Falk, Thomas, Sayers, Henry, all in their prime, and then also Smith, Megatron, Jones in their prime. So of that 4, I would start Marshall Falk. I would bench. Fuck it. I would bench Gale Sayers. I'd cut Henry and trade Thurman Thomas. And then for Smith, Megatron, and Jones, I'm assuming by Smith you're meaning Steve Smith, I would start Megatron, bench Jones, and then cut Steve Smith. Anthony Patuan said, is Lamar on the Ravens Mount Rushmore already? Ed Reed, Ray Lewis are there by default. Jonathan Ogden would be there number 3. So then now 4, you would need to figure out who you want to put in that spot, and it would be Lamar. So yeah, Lamar is on that Mount Rushmore already for the Ravens. It's Jonathan Ogden, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Lamar Jackson. Christian put 5 on, said top unspoken crash out. is Mike Evans when he gets locked down, transmogrifies into Mitch. Well, it's kind of just him and Marshawn Lattimore. I've seen some different sort of altercation, but primarily it's always been tied to Marshawn Lattimore. No, Suggs wouldn't beat out Lamar because Lamar got them 2 MVPs and all the other stuff. Although Suggs is the defensive player of the year and everything, no, Saragusa wouldn't beat him out. Like, think about it.
Just don't miss.
Think about it. You'd put Lamar ahead of Suggs at this point. I would actually have Suggs at the previous in the 4, and then Lamar would ultimately jump him. I think Lamar would ultimately jump him. Because let's just say Lamar, well, Suggs is a Hall of Fame too. Let's not make it seem, Suggs is a Hall of Famer. Yes, Suggs is 100% a Hall of Famer. Suggs is 100% a Hall of Famer. He's going to go and he's going to go in. That defensive player of the year ultimately is going to what's going to catapult him to mess around and be able to get in there. Lamar's not overrated. Let's not do that. Come on now, love us. Let's not do that. I know your hatred for Lamar runs deep, but let's not do that. No. Flacco, no. Lamar's already jumped Flacco. What about the Super Bowl MVP? Lamar's got time. He's got time to get there. But then again, as we all know, it's no guarantee that you're going to make it. It's no guarantee you're not going to make it. All right, here we go. What do the Eagles have? Oh, Saquon able to break a couple of tackles here. He's going to pick up about 5. Here. Ball so hard, University. Gaming said, "Oh, I was right." Well, yeah, you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta go back and you gotta check because we've been some years removed. Suggs actually got 2 championships. Now that I remember, because he went to Kansas City and he messed around and got one over there. But yeah, sometimes we get disconnected and removed from those guys from their careers. Oh damn, Saquon's not getting the ball in timely How many carries does he have right now? By the way, let me check on my Underdog at the moment. Kid Rebels for 5 said, "Did I see Michael Irvin's epic rant at people crapping on his and other past superstars' legacies for today's players?" Nah, I didn't see it, but I'll have to go check that out. Kai said, "Bro, my vocab has been entering your daily speech." Oh, really? I appreciate that. Much love. You're not the only person who said that in the past couple of weeks. Wow, wide open. He missed him. Devontae Smith would have had a touchdown. Oh, my God. Jalen Hurts completely missed Devontae Smith. You've got to be able to connect on that throw. Are you serious? You've got to be able to connect on that throw. Jalen Hurts had Devontae Smith wide open. Look at the replay here. You've got to be kidding me. Jalen Hurts had Devontae Smith all alone. He's got 10 yards on his defender. You've got to be kidding me. When you're an elite quarterback, you make that throw, you cannot miss. Golly. Leaving points on the board. That's going to come back to haunt them if they lose this game. You must connect on that pass. Golly. Who was he throwing to? Absolutely nobody. And then it's not even a great punt. This is probably going to be spotted at the 45. Where's the referee going to walk to and spot it? He spots it at the 41? The 41? That's not accurate. He's going to give it to him at the 44. They've got it at the 44. Jalen Hurts got to connect and make that pass, bro. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to make that pass. You got your man wide open. That's a walk-in touchdown. He's beating the defender by 10 yards. Breadbasket pass, bro. You've got to be kidding me. Golly. Broken coverage, wide open. You missed him. The Giants score a touchdown here. That's going to break Philly's back. Dangerous pass. He finds Humphrey. That's a reception down to the 49. Run on said, "How do you do a don't know there?" I think it's something with the bits. Quinyon Mitchell is out for the remainder of the game.
Then you sell it.
Toretto put 2 on, said, what the hell is going on tonight? You can't watch this. Don't say you can't watch it, because you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it now. You're still rolling with your squad. You're only down by 3, but it is a little disheartening to see your team play so subpar to what it is that they're capable of. But here you go, 3rd and 1. You got to get a stop here. You got to get a stop here. You know where they're going with the football. There's the handoff to the white boy.
I'm a scat man.
Say what?
I'm a scat man.
Oh, but there's laundry on the field. Laundry on the field. What's going on over here? Are they going to call it on the defense? Is it on the offense? I see fingers are being pointed. Looks like they're pointing it, and it might just mess around and be a face mask against the Philadelphia Eagles because they put their hands on who?
I'm a scat man.
Let's find out what they're going to call here. Personal foul. It's a face mask, and it's on the defense. Add an extra 15 yards. Add another 15 yards. Young was over here pulling people's face masks. Yup, it was right there on the tag. Oh, yeah, his damn hand got caught in it. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's unintentional. That's an unintentional face mask. Oh, no, now it is because he clasps his hand. At first, it was a situation where the thumb just got caught on the face mask, but the moment that he clasps his hand, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because believe it or not, there used to be a difference of face mask. You had a 15-yard face mask, and then you also had like a 5-yard face mask. Now, damn near everything's a 15. Jackson Dart's going to launch it to the end zone. Pass sails incomplete, and there's laundry on the field. Yo, if that's on Ringo, bro, this man's just been getting cooked all day. If that's on Ringo, this man's been getting cooked all day, bro. Oh, yeah, illegal contact. That's a 5-yard penalty. Another laundry on the field. Laundry on the field again. Mark Jackson put 2 on, said Mount Rushmore of the worst NFL players. Nate Peterman. The worst. Garo Yepremian. Like, who? That's a tough one. There's been some terrible players through history. And sometimes you'll end up mistaking a terrible player just for a terrible moment. So Jackson Dart, gain of 8. They're going to give him 7 here on the run. On the run. No, you can't mention players who had moments and then, just completely fell off. Like, you got to be somebody who doesn't even have a moment. So if you mention Tebow, I don't think that works. Because he did mess around and win a playoff game. Grossman went to a Super Bowl. He wasn't anything special. But you got to be somebody who has absolutely no success. Somebody like a Josh Rosen or something like that. Ryan Leaf. David Bly. Jamarcus Russell. Oh, no, they got a big boy on the ground. For the Giants, their starting center is down. They got a big boy who's down right now. Darren said, take another. I just took one. Take another? You say take another after this one. Now we're going to have that conversation. All right, see, now you got to relax. Now you got to relax. Lady want people to be out here. So it's 4th down for the Philadelphia Eagles at the 41-yard line. Jalen Hurd, oh, you going deep. Dallas got hurt. Touchdown, yeah. And little did you know, it's fucking 3 a.m. The game's already over. My dumb ass is just over here. I'm a zombie. I'm looking like I had 4 Locos in 2013. Gonna be a bad situation. What part of the game is this? Lady want me to be inebriated, intoxicated, incapacitated. Robert said, "See, drunk CA is a Cowboys fan. Come on now, don't bring out SpongeBob out here." I'm funny as hell. Why? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I like to think. Nonetheless, it is still the 3rd quarter between these two teams. Let me check out my Underdog. This game is brought to you by Underdog. Make sure you guys scan the QR code, download the Underdog app, use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. Currently in my battle, one-on-one battle, I am Still in first place. I am still in first place, leading by 4 points. Still in first place, leading by 4 points currently, right now. Behind Jackson Darts, 19.98 points here. If Cam Scatterboot can run into the end zone here, that makes things relatively interesting for me, but that's neither here nor there. Thank God Devontae Smith didn't score that touchdown, because that would have blown this wide open. This competition wide open. So there is that. Marcus said, me on Drink Champs, that'd be a bad situation. Well, then again, I wouldn't say it would be a bad situation, because I don't want to say it takes me a while to kind of get drunk, depending on what I'm eating. It depends on the frequency of me drinking. Because let's just say if I had, like, for example, I can have like 5 old fashions. If I have 5 old fashions within like an hour span, I'm probably not going to feel it until about like was 2 hours, 120 minutes, the 150th minute mark, right? So for me, it kind of takes a little bit of time for it to hit, but when it hits, it hits, right? But Drink Champs, let's just say if we got a pod for like 2 hours, I would have started drinking an hour prior. That's when it would probably hit during the pod. But if I'm having nothing and I ate a large meal prior, like if we were taping it, I don't know where Nori does it, but if let's say we did it in New York, and I got all that pizza around, I'm gonna be sober until after. But once it's done, it's about to be a wrap. I'm be looking like Jada Parker walking up out the studio. They're like, "Yo, what's going on?" Yeah, I'm about to head home, man. I'm about to head home. You calling the cab? Nah, where my car keys at home? Hey, man, I'm a little bit feeling like Henry Ruggs right now. No homicide, of course. This is a very, very unfortunate situation. Don't drink and drive, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Batu said Jamarcus Russell or Ryan Leaf for 17 starts for me. That'd be brutal. That'd be brutal with either one, but at least give me Ryan Leaf, because if he's going to go out there and be shit, at least I know he's going to look at the film. Jamarcus Russell was not looking at anything. It's going to be a bad situation. Give me Ryan Leaf. All right, here we go. Fade to the end zone. Oh, my God. Ringo might have just got a pass interference late. Please don't throw the flag. Please don't throw the flag. Ringo is getting cooked today 110%, bro. Ringo's getting cooked across the board, fam. This man can't guard a soul. He almost got called on a bailout pass interference. All Humphrey had to do was just drop himself on the ground to sell the call. Look at Ringo here. He's lost in the sauce. If Humphrey had dropped himself right there, they would have thrown the flag. That's pass interference. But because the ball appears to be uncatchable, they didn't throw it. If Humphrey just and dropped himself on the ground, the flag was coming out. There's a toss over to the scat man. He's got a blocker out in front. The scat man lowers. Oh my God, what a truck. Stop playing with him. I'm a scat man.
I'm a scat man.
Hey. Say what?
I'm a scat man.
My shoulder.
I'm a scat man.
Get trucked.
I'm a scat man.
Ran over.
I'm a scat man.
Shoulder.
I'm a scat man.
On the ground.
I'm a scat man.
You bitch.
I'm a scat man.
Zach Bone.
I'm a scat man.
To the ground.
I'm a scat man.
First and goal.
I'm a scat man.
To the end zone.
I'm a scat man.
For the touchdown.
I'm a scat man.
Oh, damn, they said he's short. They said he's short for the touchdown. They should have called the touchdown there. Did this man just give a high five to the ref? Did he just give a high five to the ref? That's not a flag. Jackson Dart just gave a high five to the ref. Jackson Dart just gave a high five to the ref. That's got to be a flag, bro. That's unsportsmanlike conduct right there. That's got to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Yo, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. They better challenge that.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's a touchdown.
Now 5
That's a
is now
touchdown.
following.
Yo, look at Jackson. Jackson Dart gave a high five to the ref. Jackson Dart gave a high five to the ref. But it doesn't matter because he's
I'm a scat man.
Say what?
I'm a scat man.
For the score.
I'm a scat man.
Touchdown.
I'm a scat man.
Grown man.
I'm a scat man.
10-point lead loading because
I'm
of
a scat man.
26-17. The exciting Whites making plays. It's a day to be an exciting White. Touchdown for Scatterboot.
I'm a scat man.
Extra point is through the uprights, and it's good.
That's how a white man runs a football. That's how white man runs a football. That's how white man runs a football.
Stop playing with him. 27 points for the New York Giants, and the Eagles are trailing by 10. And how many points do the Eagles now trail by? 10. But how many points do the Giants have on the board?
27.
27.
27.
27.
27 27 27
27 27
shoutout
27
27
27
27
27.
27.
27 27
27
27 27
27
27
27
27 27
17
27
27
Ben set 27. I let it play all the way through. 27. And currently, because of that Scatman touchdown, that has now given me a 11-point lead over on Underdog. So now there's a little bit of a separation between myself and my opponent. And the Eagles are in trouble. Dart didn't know how to contain his excitement. Yeah, if y'all didn't see, he gave a high five to the referee. I'm going to go to Twitter, and I'm going to see if I can get that there. Oh, the video is premiering right now? All right, perfect. But, yeah, I'm going to go and look at Twitter if they have the high five. Oh, wow, what do you know? You've reached the Pokemon checkpoint. You're now legally obligated to share your favorite Pokemon with me. All right, say less. Let me put a GIF of Mewtwo in here. For those who didn't know, Mewtwo is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Let me just put that on a tweet over there. There it is. All right, Jackson Dart. Oh, there it is. High five of the referee. For those who didn't see it. I'm going to put it right here. Oh, shit. There might be a little bit of audio. So let me try to see if I could silence the audio. Look at this here.
In this building. It's been a long time since.
Look at that.
Some juice down there.
Man, high-fiving the official. High-fiving the official. Just wild, bro. What are we doing? High-fiving the official. You can't do that. That should have been a flag. It should have been a flag. But nonetheless, here we go. Surprisingly enough, we've been back from halftime at about like 20-some minutes. Only about 7 minutes off the clock thus far. This has been an incredibly slow third quarter. It's been a very slow third quarter. There's a lot of time on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of time on the clock. A lot of time on the clock. Winston's been coaching Dart, indeed. He's learning from Jameis Winston. KC put 5 on, said, you played football, right? Yes, I did. Have I ever been hit so hard my arm and shoulder went numb? That's what the scat man reminds you of, pain. Have I been hit so hard to where my arm and shoulder goes numb? No, but I've been hit incredibly hard to where I got the wind knocked out of me. Jalen Hurts trying to extend the play here. He's rolling towards his right, able to escape, but he's going to have to throw the football away. No, he's able to find A.J. Brown, keeping his feet in boots. That's going to be enough for a gain of 6. Seth Morgan said Super Bowl. Jackson Dart is free real estate. No, he can't be free real estate. There's nothing in his name that goes free real estate. For those who didn't know, the free real estate joke is primarily based off of Mahomes' name being Mahomes. So Holmes, real estate, free real estate. Holmes, those who never knew. Oh, is he going to go and challenge to see if he actually caught it? Brian Dable is challenging. Let's see if A.J. Brown was able to maintain possession, football, hands. Ooh. I'm remixing the Lon Lon Ranch song. Ooh, 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 ooh. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. That's not a catch. Who knows the reference? I already said it. Y'all know where it's from. Where's Lon Lon Ranch from? Hey, some people it's classics in here. All right, got my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I got 3 of them. For what reason? I have no idea. If only there was a guy, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Thoughts on Malik Neighbors sour with a torn ACL, torn meniscus, torn labrum, and turf toe. He's like the SpongeBob character with the full body cast. Yeah, it's bad, bro. It's bad. He might need a whole new leg at this point. Seven minutes left to go here in the third quarter. The Eagles need something. They need something. Somebody's going to have to make a play because they're playing very bad, very, very bad. Here comes Hurts. Hurts going to tuck the football. He's going to have to slide after a gain of 3. And now 3rd and long is coming. You don't think Philly can handle 2 L's tonight? Well, they're going to have to. If they mess around and take an L, they're going to have to. By the way, yesterday I went to a YouTube event. And see here, they had the lanyard, YouTube creator house. Then I had to write my name on there. So, Chiseled Adonis that we got right there. I had to go pop out at the event. It was a very nice event. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was awesome. I had a chance to go meet some cool people, cultivate some nice relationships.
Locked
awesome.
_in_loved is now
Washing
following.
machine fell on my goddamn finger. So now I got like that black mark of blood on the nail. Yeah, so a washing machine fell on my finger. Oh, wow. Brian Burns able to go and make it over to Hurts again. Second time today. Down goes Hurts. That's a sack. And I delayed it before, but I'm going to have to do it this time. Where's the South Park bounce?
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
Run it back.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
One more time.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
Oh, my Lord. The Eagles are in trouble. Oh, he should have sold that late hit, but he did get pushed into him. Jackson Dart coming back onto the field now as the Giants are absolutely cooking on Thursday Night Football. Edgar said, you got Philly winning. Hurts first half passing. TD, Theo Johnson. Receiving TD, Saquon TD for 300. Would have been 500 if Scatman or Tracy each for a catch in the first quarter. Damn. Oh, yeah, you cooked. Hurts had the first half passing TD. Yes, he did to Goddard. Theo Johnson, that's still a possibility. Saquon TD, we still have time left, but then Saquon doesn't catch a lot of receiving TDs like that. So if they're trailing, let's just say if the Giants go down the field, they score a touchdown here, you'll be in a little bit of trouble, especially if it's not a Theo Johnson touchdown. So you're in a tough spot, but crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. Remember, this is football. It's still 60 minutes. It's still 60 minutes. Football is still 60 minutes. You wonder how many diamonds have been lost on the field from wearing chains? I don't think a lot. I don't think a lot because once the game is done, they're definitely going to go out there and retrieve it. Ooh. I got to figure. You need Hurts for 192 passing yards. How many yards does he have right now? I mean, if the further and further that they trail, the more attempts for the yardage he's going to get. Mr. King said you'll never understand why divisional games have a larger spread than 3. Makes no sense. I agree. Was that not a hip drop tackle on Hurts? Not complaining, just thought it was a rule. Well, I get what you're saying. And it certainly did look like that there on the second effort. But I think because of the angle of where they were at, and Hurts went down kind of sideways to a degree, they kind of couldn't call it there. But I see what you're saying. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. They're at their own 10-yard line. Philly's got to make a play here. Philly has got to make a play here. You got to get them off the field. There's Hyatt, gain of a few. Edgar said that's on Underdog. You also have an Underdog slip where Hurts free. Timmy in yards over 0 rushing or passing. You need Dart to hit 179.5 to secure $30. Second and 4. From the 16, Dart's going to have to run. Dart able to escape outside. Dart trying to make a man miss. Gets right past Bond. He's going to get down after a gain of 2, and now it's a crucial 3rd down. Philly needs this stop. Philly needs this stop. Oh, no. One member of the Ku Klux Klan is down. Blankenship is down. Oh, no. A member of the Ku Klux Klan is down, and Cooper DeJean on the other side is trying to stretch out a knee. He's also limping. Both members of the Ku Klux Klan on one play? That's insane. Cooper DeJean is limping. Blankenship is coming off the field limping as well. Both members of the Ku Klux Klan. What's going on? And now DeJean is struggling to just stand up. He might just mess around and go down. What's going on?
Oh, no. There's a man down.
3rd and 2 right now for the New York Giants. Dart gonna throw over the middle, got a man. That's a first. God damn, Wan'Dale Robinson just got blasted. But that's enough for a 1st down. What a play. I thought he was gonna go try to attack DeJean. Wan'Dale Robinson got freaking blasted right there. He's got 5 catches, 77 yards. And they're going right back to him. Game over. They got no secondary at this point. Well, they're in trouble. They're 100% in trouble. Second and 3. Here we go. Dart's going to go deep. They're attacking DeJean. Oh, man. Humphrey never saw the football. Humphrey never saw the football. Robert Lane said this, that's so crazy. You never played football, so you don't understand how much facing the same team matters. Yeah, 100%. 100%. John Doe said, I caught you off guard with that upload about Curry. Well, DCG said, yeah, you watched the Aisha Curry video. Aisha Curry's the greatest example of why it's hard to justify marriage for a lot of people. Well, yeah. Sometimes it's just best to just not, don't overshare, She can't help the fact that she was asked certain questions, but she certainly can, curate answers, to say the least. Scatterboo might be offensive rookie of the year this year. Surprised he wasn't drafted until the 4th round. Well, offensive rookie of the year. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But there's a couple of people who are rookies that are balling right now. On offense, escaping. 3rd and 8. Here we go. Dart got a man. That's Theo Johnson. First down, and he ran a man over. That pool, yeah, there it is. Mbuka. That's who it is. Mbuka. It was escaping me. It's Mbuka. He's right now. He's number 1 offensive rookie of the year. But we're only 5 weeks into the season. This being the 6th. Ebola. Oscar for 5 said you at least need a TD from Hurts or Scadaboo. Both of them would be better for your fantasy. Well, luckily, if Scadaboo scored twice, let's see if he can get there again. Get the trifecta. That'd be hilarious for the commentary. I'm a scat man. Where's Jart going with the football? He's going to hold on to it and take a sack. Oh. Is he staying on the ground? Did something happen to him? Oh, wait. Dart's not getting up. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Dart is not getting up. He laid on his back and he stayed down. That's a little concerning. Dart is not getting up. Uh-oh, hold on, wait a minute. What's going on? Russell Wilson is warming up. What's happening right now?
14 grams of crack.
Did he get hit in the head?
Then you sell it.
Yeah, he got caught right there on he got hit right there on that left shoulder, went down. He went to immediately holding his head here. There was a slight contact right there, slight bend of the neck upwards, but I don't know. It didn't look like anything crazy. Could it have been something with the neck on the way down? But he's staying down right now. There's movement with his legs. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I have no idea what's going on right now. He got hit right here on his left-hand side, carrying the ball, going down. I thought at first there could have possibly been helmet-to-helmet kind of contact, but I don't think that was the case. It's probably a situation where he got the wind knocked out of him, but I just don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is, but hey, man, hopefully it's not anything super serious. Wait, what the hell? No shocker. Eagles are playing dirty. What you mean? They just tackled the quarterback. What you mean dirty? That's not dirty. That's not dirty play. Hold on, wait a minute. That's not dirty play. Like, you could not like the Eagles, but let's not levy, accusations that are inaccurate towards a franchise. That's not a dirty hit by any estimation. Need him in the head when he was down.
Then you sell it.
What do you mean need him in the head? The other defender was in front of him trying to go make the play as he was falling forward to prevent him from picking up more yardage. What do you mean? It was an unnatural way. It was a knee to the face. Let me go back. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? All right, let's see here. I'll have to mute myself. Ah, it's gone. All right, jogged off the field, though. I'm trying to see if they have. Let me see here. You know, I don't know. I can't say that's dirty. Look at this. Look at this. Oh shit. Wrong one. No.
Then you sell it.
If you freeze frame it, it looks like his foot got planted in the turf. That's not a dirty tackle. That's not a dirty tackle at all. Because how does one even strategically set yourself up for that? It's not a dirty tackle. That's not dirty. That's not dirty at all. But all right, let's see. Hey, Big Blue. What was that? Man threw it right into the ground. That's going to be a punt. Russell Wilson just threw it straight into the ground right there. Damn, and the people is booing already. People is booing already. Damn, Russell Wilson came in. They booing son already. What the hell was that throw? Damn, Brian Dable is just angry as hell. He just went over to the team dog like, hey, man, let me know what the hell's going on. Why can't we get son in? And now they done lost the drive there. Gear put 5 on said thoughts on the new Digimon game. I have no opinion because I haven't seen anything from it yet. Bro's up said he want a new backup QB. Yeah, son does not want Russ there at all. You know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised they tried to trade him, but I don't know when the trade deadline is. I guess they're just trying to figure out if son is concussed or not. I guess they're just trying to figure out if Mans is concussed or not. Here we go. Now, if you're Philly, you need to do something right now because the emotions are fleeting. You mess around and get a touchdown right here, you can really make this man, Saquon, ran right into the defense, bro. Saquon ran right into the defense. And might I add, the Giants are playing magnificent football right now. The Giants are playing magnificent football right now. You can't ask for better football from the Giants. To be fair, the Eagles were game planning against Dart, so Russ might have his way. Yes and no, because at the end of the day, you have to always stay ready. Because even if it's a different quarterback, usually they're playing through the same regiment. Well, not necessarily, because you gotta cater things to other people's strengths, per se. But whatever the case may be, you still not playing effective football because they may have defensively, planned for Dart, but offensively they prepare for the Giants' defense. So they're gonna have to make adjustments that can go out there and win them games. And unfortunately, that is not the case right now. Oh, Dart is out of the tent. And he's back on the sideline right now. And Brian Daboll immediately went over to go find his quarterback to go talk to him. Yeah, it looks like Dart is fine.
14 grams of
Isaac with 2 on said Daboll ran to the blue tent like his job was on the line. Oh, 110% was on the line. That's the end of the third quarter, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the final period. We're getting ready for the final period. DW, heading back to Tom Grossi, folks. You'll be hopefully more scatterable. Hopefully, yes, indeed. I appreciate you for tuning in, family. And tell Tom I said hello. His job is indeed on the line. That's 110%. His job is on the line. He cannot afford any injury to the head coach. Oh, I should say to the starting quarterback because he will be out of a job. He will be out of a job.
14 grams of
Justin put 5 on said watching Dark Side of the Ring for the first time. Wow, is all you can say, brother. Hey, did the new season just kick off now? I am curious. CTE is going to run rampant in the NFL for years to come. It's going to be very prominent. It's 100% going to be much more prominent. Tatiana put 5 on. Pardon me, put 2 on and said Mr. Wilson, go sit down, please. Go Browns. Tatiana, I appreciate it. Chiquita in the house. What's happening? Slinky dropping in the alarms. And it will be time just once we come back from the... What is Aiden? That Aiden Hutchinson who's dancing like this? It's Aiden Hutchinson in this commercial? All right. Did I see the great Michael Irvin rant video today? I'll have to check it out. I haven't seen anything yet. I have to check it out. Brother was getting down like he was on some 80s pure cocaine. Or should I say, he had that different white powder. All right? It might have been 14 grams of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack?
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, you love me, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, you love me, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, you love me, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no.
You know what time it is. Gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game, where the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles trail by 10 on the road, not to Viridian City, but to Meth Life Stadium, where the 1-4 New York Giants, led by the exciting Whites, Jackson Dart and Cam Scatman, lead 27-17 in this NFC East divisional showdown, where people had no idea the Giants, Big Blue, would come out and ball like this. Will the Giants hold on, take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin? Or will the Chiefs, or I should say champs, pardon, I meant champs and I said Chiefs. That was very stupid. Maybe the devil magic is activated for me. But will the champs take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback? Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth It's time for the final period. Let's go. Who's going to come out on top, baby? Who's going to come out on top? 13-15 left to go here in the fourth. Jackson Dart, 2nd and 7. Pass nearly intercepted, but it's caught by Hyatt. That's going to be a gain of 8 to set up a 3rd and 1. That's a hell of a catch. I thought it was a break on the ball and a possible interception, but that is not the case. I thought that was a break on the ball and a possible interception, but Adoree Jackson has been getting cooked ever since he made it into the NFL. Man's been doing a whole lot of nothing. He just fast as hell and not making no doggone plays. Hell of a catch right there. Oh, no, they said it's incomplete. 3rd and 7 right now for Jackson Dart. Remember, he can use his feet. Pass is batted. Oh, if he turned around, if Campbell turned around, he could have made a play on that ball. I don't know why they picked it up and started running. That is not a loose or live ball by any metric. And now the Eagles are going to get this football back with 13 minutes left to play. Isaac for 5-1 said, Wilson is the epitome of you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Absolute fact. An absolute fact. Sometimes it's best to just dip early. And it's very, very, very unfortunate regarding Russell Wilson, too. Hell, who knows? If Aaron Rodgers were to fall apart this season, that's pretty much it. But he already said this is pretty much going to be it. So, all right, let's see if the Eagles can get a return. They can't. They can't. Adoree Jackson has 4 interceptions in 9 seasons. Wait, he only has 4 picks? I could have swore Adoree Jackson had a punt return touchdown or something. Adoree Jackson only has 4 picks in his whole career? What a disappointing. He only has 4 picks in his career? Nah. 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 All right. You played in the league 9 years. Can I call you a bust? Oh, we had such high hopes for you coming out of USC, bro. 4 picks. Hey, you know what sucks, man? He was so good coming out of college. He was so good coming out of college. That's damn. 4 picks in 9 years is insane. Full-time starter, too. Yep, that's a fact. Yeah. Can't call him a bust. He's been in the league 9 years. Can't call him a bust. He's gotten a second contract. He's played on 3 different teams and had tenure because he had tenure in Tennessee. He was there, 4 years? Then he went to New York for about, I think, another 4 years. And then this is his 3rd team with fit like, might as well be a return special. I mean, shit, but he's not. Like, he was full-time starter everywhere he was at. Man, that's wild to me, man. All right. Dwayne Pavavo said I should add in the unlimited diarrhea when I'm doing the scat video. Well, you know what? Maybe. I mean, if you want to scat, man, unlimited diarrhea. But because Russ is also on the team, I'm gonna have to do the unlimited diarrhea for the Russ, couple of plays that was there. Yan Burglar Platoon said 4 picks in 9 years, brother. I can divide. There's Devontae Smith, 1st down. Gain of 15 here. All right. They're at the 50 now. They're at the 50 now. Here comes the rush. He's going deep. He's got Devontae Smith again. Pass is broken up. Whoa, late flag came in. What the hell was that about? Late flag came. There's no way they're going to have this on some defensive receiver, bro. What is the flag for? Late flag came in. That's a bailout. That's a bailout. I always hate it. I always hate the fucking underthrow call. I always hated the fucking underthrow call, bro. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand it. Because what is the defender supposed to do? I always hate the underthrow call, bro. And the fact that, and I've said this for years, the one thing that I would change if I had the power, the spot file for pass interference is such fucking horseshit. It's ridiculous. The spot file for pass interference is such horseshit. You can do nothing on the drive. Let you throw a bomb and you underthrow it. If somebody gets interfered with, you gain fucking 50 yards off of a pass interference. That's such horseshit, man. All right, here we go. First and 10. Where's Jalen Hurts looking to go with the football? He's going down. Oh, wow, his man fell down. And what the hell is this flag for? He was already on the ground. Wait a minute. Incredibly late flag. And A.J. Brown is struggling to stand up. What the hell's this flag for? They called it on Adebo again? He's there in the slot. Illegal contact. AJ initiated yeah, he did push him down. He did push him down. That, if anything, that's illegal contact. If anything, that's illegal contact, but oh, well, what do you know? Well, there it is. All right. The announcer also said illegal contact as well, because it was beyond 5 yards. If anything, that would have been illegal contact. Brown is still on the field. Here, I would have thought this man had to go to the bathroom or something. Here we go. There's Hurts. Oh, it's picked off. Picked off. The Giants got it. They're going down the sideline. Go, 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 go. Take it to McDonald's. He's not going to get the chance. What a catch. Picked off by Floyd. That's an interception. The Giants are cooking. Jalen Hurts turns it over. Jalen Hurts turns it over. Jalen Hurts turns it over. Jalen Hurts playing like a little bit of ass tonight. He's playing like a little bit of ass tonight. He's playing like a little bit of ass tonight. He's playing like a little bit of ass tonight. He's playing like a little bit of ass tonight. He's playing like a little bit of ass tonight. He's playing like a little bit of ass tonight. He's playing like a little 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 ass tonight. Ah, shit. Jalen Hurts looking like Dookie tonight. I said Jalen Hurts looking like Dookie tonight. Oh, my Lord. It's bad, fam.
I'll tell you this.
It is
Put the
terrible.
fries in the bag, bro. You washed.
What is he playing like? Ass. Oh, my God. What is going on? Jalen Hurts playing absolutely terrible. Jalen Hurts playing absolutely terrible. His first INT in 305 games. Ooh, shit. The Giants have the chance to get the knockout blow. Remember what I always say. Game is 60 minutes, but if you up by 3 possessions with possession, 8 minutes left to play, you can start to feel like, hey, man, this might be in a bag. Giants, you need a touchdown right here. Giants need a touchdown right here. And somebody had to edit with the butt cheeks clapping on that very edit. I have to find it. What a play, huh? What a play. The Giants are cooking. The Giants are cooking across the board here tonight. They're cooking across the board here tonight. There's a, oh no, Jackson Dart's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to run. He's going to try to run. This man is just absorbing contact left and right after he just went into the concussion protocol, but he don't give a damn. in regards to Adonis Jackson can't go off picks. If they looked at as lockdown corners, nobody says Nnamdi was a bust because he lacked picks. He was a lockdown in Oakland, but turned ass in Philly. It's because they had him running more. He wasn't playing as much. Was it man in Philly? Because it was bump and run in Oakland. Oh, well, there's the pass to the end zone. Oh, nearly had it one hand. I think that was Hyatt. Almost reeled it in with one hand, but it's incomplete. Here's the thing. Adonis Jackson wasn't a lockdown corner. They may have to. Wow, a flag. Pass interference in the end zone? Pass interference in the end zone? Oh! Pass interference on the defense. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pass interference on the Eagles in the end zone. What? Ringo, what intonation are you doing, bruh? What intonation is Ringo doing, bruh? Oh, my God. What intonation is Ringo? You know what Ringo looking like right now? You know what Ringo looked like all night? I'm sorry, I got to do it. You know what Ringo looked like all night? That's what Ringo looked like all night, bruh. That's what Ringo looked like all night, bruh. That's what Ringo looked like all night. Hand off to the scat man. That's a touchdown. The third one for the scat man here tonight.
I'm a scat man.
Give it to him. That's a touchdown for the scat man, and he might have just won me my money. He might have just won me my money. I'm a scat man. He might have just won me my money. He might have just won me my money. Hold on, wait. I gotta run it back again. What are the Eagles looking like? Oh, man, I love my life, man. I love my life, man. Hopefully I enjoy the content. But one more time, it's time to hit it. Who just scored for the third time?
I'm a scat man.
To the end zone.
I'm a scat man.
3-possession lead.
I'm a scat man.
Expose his left knot.
I'm a scat man.
Expose his right knot.
I'm a scat man.
Whole nutsack.
I'm a scat man.
For the touchdown.
I'm a scat man.
Exciting whites.
I'm a scat man.
For the score.
I'm a scat man.
34.
I'm a scat man.
And the Giants are in prime position to run away with this game. Jalen Hurts turned the football over. Scatman found the end zone, and the Giants have played a little bit of double or nothing. And they took the 17 that the Eagles had and said, let me double that by 2. And they lead 34-17. Because the Eagles tonight are playing like what? What's life about, huh? What's life about? Ass. Ass. Mr. King put 2 on, said, can't wait for the Eagles fans to somehow blame the refs. Oh, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. Sargent put 10 on it. Said, oh my God. The Eagles are getting destroyed. NFL really said, all who bet on the Eagles winning, you think you're going to win big tonight? Guess again. You said call on Mahomes' wife because if you thought the Eagles are going to win tonight. Guess again. Dwayne put 2 on, said Sierra be like, I've never been with a white, he's a scat man. You catching strays on YouTube, Sierra. Nonetheless, it's a third touchdown for Scataboo. And he went to go find his teammate, and they're celebrating. The exciting whites are absolutely cooking. The exciting whites are absolutely cooking. The Eagles getting destroyed right. Oh my God, this man can't even catch the fucking punt. Oh, pardon me, he can't even catch the kickoff. It went right through his hands, out of bounds, and they're gonna have the football at the 5. The Eagles can't do nothing right. They losing on every aspect of the game. Defense, ass. Offense, ass. Special teams, ass. Everything is.
Look at that big ass. Look at that big juicy booty.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Oh,
Unlimited
Lord.
diarrhea. Unlimited.
It is bad right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2nd and 3. Jalen Hurts under duress, rolling towards his right. Who's he going to find? Nobody. Nobody. And let me go over to Underdog just to check out how things are looking on my wager. Man, I should have did the 500, but that is the gambler in me. Because we all know the moment that you have a wager that's going very, very well, you start to think, I should have put some more money down. But then you don't take into account, what if things didn't go in your favor? I am currently leading by 19. I am in a very good spot right now. Scataboo gave me 24. Jackson Dart gave me 23. Dallas Goddard gave me 21. Whoo, I am cooking my opponent. Saquon Barkley, Shayshawn Barkley going nowhere. Is going to be a 4th down, and it's 4-down territory. It's 4-down territory regardless. Things are looking very bad right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's all smiles for the New York Giants across the board. It's all smiles for the New York Giants across the board. Check down Hurts, can't make a play whatsoever. Defense balling, offense balling, special teams balling. 4th and 4. You're already inside your what? 15 right here? They might be inside their own 10. They're at the 11-yard line. Oh, my Lord. Eagles need a 1st down here. There's the snap. Here comes the rush. Pass is going to get caught. Devontae Smith able to keep that drive alive, but they got to move with a sense of urgency. They got to get back on the ball now. They got to move with a sense of urgency. Yeah, it's belt to ass. It's belt to ass. It's belt to ass right now. Jalen Hurts, 229 on the day. Devontae Smith, 4 catches, 49 yards. Jalen Hurts got time, looking left, got his man. Pass is caught. Can he get out of bounds? No, he can't, but even if he went out of bounds, it wouldn't matter. AJ Dillon is the quad. No, because Saquon Barkley's a quad father. AJ is Quadzilla. He's Quadzilla, right? Hurts down the field, got a man, it's open. Thank you very much. That's Dallas Goddard. That works well for me. That's caught by Goddard down the field. All right, there's a dump off. There is A.J. Dillon. Oh, wow, that ball is out. That ball is out. That ball is out. And the Giants take it away again.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
What are they cooking? What was he doing? He was cooking apple turnovers because they was out there listening to Dr. Umar, and the Eagles are giving out a whole lot of what?
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
Chuck put 5 on, said Jalen Hurts is 2-5 at MetLife Stadium. I'm telling y'all, that man is cursed in there. Isaac put 2 on, said Jackson dodge dart with the Cam Scat Pack Scataboo. They cooking right now. They are absolutely cooking right now. And the Eagles continue to look like absolute ass. Cry, Eagles, cry on the road to Missouri. Cry, Eagles, cry. The Giants belt to ass 1, 2, 3. They hit you low, hit you high. Made sure the Eagles couldn't fly. Fly, I should say, cry, Eagles, cry. On the road to Missouri. You lose, got your ass kicked, Eagles. Where is Gilly when you need him? Go outside the crib right now. Boom, 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 boom. It goes on and on. What goes on and on? The losing, back-to-back weeks. The losing go on and on. Can't remember how you got so ass. I remember y'all had superpowers, but y'all got your ass beat at the 11th hour. What? That's y'all. Y'all getting cooked. Y'all ass tonight. Y'all ass tonight. Blow the whistle. Fact. Y'all ass tonight. Where the whistle's at? You had the exciting whites step out onto the field and absolutely cook you. The exciting whites went out there and absolutely cooked you. They could put Jameis Winston in the game right now. And the Giants would probably score. Y'all are ass. Ass. It's belt to ass out here. It's belt to ass out here. Under 7 minutes left to go. You know what would be the icing on the cake? Let Scatman run for a quickly little 70-yard touchdown. There's Scataboo. Ooh, run that man over. There we go, Scataboo. Big time run right there from Scataboo. Get your hands off his feet. You can't have white on white crime. One member of the Ku Klux Klans done got ran over by a member of the exciting whites.
I'm the Scatman. I'm the Scatman.
Say what?
I'm the Scatman.
Uh-huh.
I'm the Scatman.
Uh-huh.
I'm the Scatman.
Restore my community.
Cartman 2K5 just gifted 5 subs.
Cartman giving out gifts. I appreciate you, family. Much love. Hand off to the Scatman again. That's enough for a first down.
I'm the Scatman.
Say what?
I'm the Scatman.
Uh-huh.
I'm the Scatman.
Oh, yes.
I'm the Scatman.
Uh-huh.
I'm the Scatman.
He eating.
I'm the Scatman.
All day.
I'm the Scatman.
Yeah, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown done took off their doggone gloves. They know it's over. Game done. It's sunny day. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? That's what's happening right now for the Eagles. Losing 2 in a row is looking like 2023 all over again. Outstanding. What? Girl, you knocked me up. That's them right now. They looking a little washed right now. Where's Kevin Garnett with the basketballs? You light my fire. You light my fire. I feel alive. You blow my mind. Everybody, I'm satisfied. Outstanding. What? Girl, you knock me up. Come on now. Excited. Oh. Girl, you makes me want to shout. Come on now.
I'm a scat man.
He's a scat man running all over the defense. Just pick up 3 more first downs and end this game. Hand off to the scat man. 4-4, getting to the 41-yard line. Miles with 10 on said, you live in Korea. The only time Philly plays during the daytime, they lose to the Giants of all teams. Looking like clowns staying up until 2 a.m. every week to watch this team piss you off. You're going to get your lick back on Madden 26. Mr. King put 5 on said, where the Eagles fans at? 49ers versus Bucks for the #1 seed. Indeed, because the Eagles fans is currently dealing with the thunderclap of the posterior. Pack them boys up. Remember that Eagles team that looked like they was elite? Not me. Standing here looking out my window. The nights are long and the days are cold 'cause I don't have you. How can I be so damn demanding? I know you said that it's over now, but I can't let go. Every day I want to pick up the phone. And see, Scatman move the chains again.
I'm a scat man.
They cooking. And tell you that you're everything I need and more. If only I can find you. They're moving the chains. That's what they going. They said Saquon who? They got Scataboo.
I'm a scat man.
Scataboo.
I'm a scat man.
Taunting on the offense. Oh, they done called the taunting on
I'm
the
a scat man.
Scat man. On the they called the taunting on the scat man. What did he do? That's taunting? That's not taunting. Oh, that's horseshit. That's a terrible call right there. Sarkable 5 said, I missed the donut, Sir Adonis. The Eagles are looking like Stephen A. Smith right now. That's a fact. They're definitely looking like Stephen A. Smith right now. They screaming into their pillows here tonight. 100% they screaming into the pillows tonight. Because for one, they probably feeling the pain of a hemorrhoid.
All in my ass.
Scataboo is now over 100 yards. Absolutely cooking. One quick look at the Eagles fans. Gear Trail for 5 said, all you want to say is that if you like adventure, turn based combat, buy Digimon Storytime Stranger. Okay. Got you. And Sarga for 5 said the Eagles are shit in the bed. They shit in the bed like Eren Yeager. Doodling themselves. Someone called the police of Haiti. Help, this definitely deserves a Crimea River. Cry, Eagles, cry. Cry, Eagles, cry. Hi. Y'all thought y'all was going to get the job done. You thought you was going to come out on Thursday night and get the dub. But Jalen Hurts is a fucking scrub. Cry, Eagles cry. They had a bad night tonight. They had a bad night tonight. Stigma, put 5 on, said the NFL season is on drugs. Teams that were considered trash are catching W's. Colts, Jaguars, Browns, etc. Justin put 2 on, said the rest probably have money on the Eagles. DCG said, put 5 on, said appreciate me letting us enjoy these games with me. Why, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. One quick look at that Eagles defense. They don't even want to be out there no more. Everybody is eating on that defense. Singletary is fighting through tackles. Nobody making plays. The Ku Klux Clamps can't make no tackles whatsoever. The exciting whites making plays, and now a man who's pretty much a human dating app is able to go and pick up a first down. Devin's on Bumble because he's Singletary, able to go and give a fresh set of downs to the New York Giants. Oh, they said he's short from the line again. Well, one more yard, and this game is done because the Eagles not going to use no timeouts after the game is already decided. 1 first down, this game is done. 1 first down, this game is done. Oh, they done sent in Scatterboo again. They sent Scatterboo back in again.
I'm a scat man.
They sent Scatterboo back in again. They want him just to pick up 2 yards. He needs 2 yards to get to 100.
Then you sell it.
Isaac with 2 and said, what Philly doing NY? Nothing, just hanging around. Yeah, they just hanging around right now. Big blue, big blue, big blue, big blue. Cooking. Cooking tonight. Get aboard a Scatterboo. You know exactly where they're going with the football. Oh, Jackson Dart just went with the QB sneak, and that's pretty much it. That's the game. That's the game. Because there's no reason for them to go out here and use any timeouts. The exciting whites. The exciting whites. Cooking. Yeah. Taking care of business. '23 all over again. If we make the playoffs, it's one and done with us. All right, let's pump the brakes real quick. I mean, now granted, guys have not looked very good thus far, to be quite honest with you, but we still in week 6. Still in week 6. Clinton put 2 on it. Said like the stream. Jalen played fine. Chill out. Yeah, I ain't going. It's just a little performative over here, but I know some folks is probably gonna take this to the take this joint to the grave. It's still week 6. You're 2 yards short of Saquon Barkley. I'm sorry, fam. Bailey put 2 on, said your Scatterboo hurts. Your Scatterboo bet hurts bet hit. Let's go. Hey! How cool is that? You needed it, you got it. You needed it, you got it. By the way, I'm winning a little bit of money. $180 is gonna be mine because this game is pretty much done. And there is no scenario in which my opponent is going to make a comeback. I'm up by 25 points. I'm up by 25 points. Scatterboo gave me 31 flat. Dallas Goedert gave me 26 flat. Jackson Dart 23.80. Who would have thought of my whole team? It'd be Saquon Barkley who gives me nothing. Wow. My opponent had Jalen Hurts, Wan'Dale Robinson, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Kiss your money goodbye. I am $180 richer. We back on the winning team, ladies and gentlemen. We back on the winning team. We back on the winning team. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just going to have some knee downs, and then that's the game right there. We're going to have some knee downs, and that's the game right there. There's a first win in the last, wow, the Giants' first divisional win in 9 games. And there's the Eagles' first back-to-back losses since 2023. What a game and a performance from the New York Giants, man. They came out there and fucking balled in prime time. They came out here and absolutely balled in prime time. What a performance. What a performance. 3 TDs from the Scat Man. And they took care of business. Steelers, Bengals next Thursday. Man, I wonder if I should go. I wonder if I should go. I don't want to not stream. I don't want to not stream.
14 grams of crack.
I want to go into enemy territory, but I don't know. Dwayne Pafamo said, who can the Eagles blame this loss on? Santos Escobar. Well, apparently he's back in WWE. Final knee down. Game is done. The Eagles looking... And the Giants tell Philadelphia to take out their Metro card and get aboard the L train. Because
You lose.
and they are
Failure.
What are they eating, ladies and gentlemen?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Get there, lemons.
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
Pack them up. Pack them up. QZ said, oh, forget the stream and go to the game. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm always here. I appreciate that. But congratulations to the New York Giants getting the job done. Congratulations to the New York Giants getting the job done. Absolutely cooked. It was the power of the Dookie.
I'm a scat man.
That led them to victory and Jackson Dart as well. What a performance. What a performance. Able to get the job done and walk away with a prime time victory. Now, as for myself, I am looking forward to this commentary tomorrow. We're going to be live
25 just resubscribed for 4 months. ILFG
tomorrow
Giants
for
FTW.
Friday Night SmackDown or Friday morning SmackDown. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun time. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. I will see you guys in the morning. David subscribed for 4 months at let's fucking go Giants for the win indeed. They took care of business and they got the job done. Raw, or I should say SmackDown will be live at 8. They're going to have the rerun later in the evening, but I'm going to go live in the morning. That frees up the evening for me. Stay tuned for the commentary for this game. It's going to be a fun one. Whole lot of Scatman, little bit of Russell Wilson, and a lot of roasting. of the Philadelphia Eagles. So stay tuned. Y'all are going to enjoy this. I will see you guys tomorrow. Nathan put 5 on and said, you wonder how SpongeBob is feeling about the Eagles losing to the Giants. Come out wherever you are. I'm pretty sure he really don't. It's a divisional game, so he would have hoped that both of them probably ends in a tie or something like that. I'd highly doubt that SpongeBob is celebrating, although, you know, they would need an Eagles to mess around and go out there and lose. Yeah! Fly, eagle, fly on the way into the earthquake. You got dominated by the Giant. We beat the Giant and we do. Look at you guys. I thought you was elite. We won the Super Bowl. Look at us there. Jalen Hurts MVP, yeah. Saquon Barkley, Offensive Player of the Year. The Ku Klux Klan. You lose to the exciting white. Dequan Dot. That's how you get the dub. Quay, Eagle, Quay. On the way to misery. Go Cowboy. We're going to come back and get the first place in the division, baby. What's going on, bro? I was trying to sign off a good night, and then something happened with the stream. Why y'all laughing? What's going on? Something happened? Whatever the case may be, I appreciate y'all tuning into the doggone stream. Y'all have yourselves a very good night. Before Eddie takes us out, we need Stephanie to get taken to the shadow realm.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh, this is Stephanie the Stunner! Mrs. Helmsley!
Suck my dick. Bye-bye.